sexual right now. Discover J. Fuck me right in my grifting hole.
Juchi.
Discover J. Fuck me right in my grifting hole.
Bucci.
Discover
Hello, all you happy people. May the winds of success always caress thy taint.
Absolutely. OMG, OMG, OMG. The stream is starting. Oh my.
How is everyone doing today? What a lot of gaming news that we all missed out. I've got my bisexual hat on with the bisexual lighting. My cat's gay as hell. She's in a box getting ready to be shipped to a bunch of gay men. That sounds quite sexy. How is everyone doing? Huge news dropped while I was taking a break from streaming. Not really a break, but my day's off. And yesterday I went blind, so...
Juicy Bosh's SEXY. Fly me to the moon, cover me in wings.
Bucci.
Listen, no one's fucking flying Booch anywhere without my permission.
Tweaked my fucking tipples, and she twisted my balls, and my dick is part of the abuse, and she told me that sex was had.
What the fuck was that? I don't even know what that means. K-Nubs Caldo had sex with his mom?
That guy's gay. Thank you.
I don't even know what that means. Welcome back to the show. Thank you, Astro Zombie. He's feeling very bisexual today. So am I, clearly. Like you could tell. Very bisexual man here. So, Astro, thank you. Oh, what do you want? Have you come to be on the set? No, you're going upstairs? Okay, bye. Very weird cat. Look at this weird cat. You can't see her, but she's right here. What are you doing? Okay, go relax. All right. Astro Zombie, thank you very much.
Real Spoilers is a sex machine. Skin tone, too.
You can't just tell you can't come on my stream and just call each other folks. Oh my god.
I have a very large penis.
You guys just can't take over the TTS. I just started.
J. Zelda. Purple JKB cell.
I mean, that's kind of tempting. Imagine I did. We got like purple jello and just covered her. And she was just a bisexual cat all of a sudden. The hell was that sound? All right, so Booch, thank you for the 99 cents. I appreciate you as always. The council will be looking into your felonies. So we'll see if we can get you out by midnight. Thank you. Evil Dan, thank you for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate that very much, dude. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing, by the way? If you're not doing well...
Hope Alice is here. I have Mornays.
Alice, I apologize for what's about to happen today.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Thank you, Twist, for being a member as well. I appreciate you being a member for 20 months now. Thank you for
Holy
that,
shit,
man.
I got here at the beginning of the stream.
Well, Uncle Mike, you're fucking fired because you're late.
You're fired.
Appreciate you, though. Thank you. Today on the show, I'll get to those super chats in a second because I know you guys like to shower me with. What the fuck is this now? No. Oh, my God. Here we go. We've got 6 already. Raw Dakota has gifted 5, which has not played yet. Oh. God damn it! Trying to do the fucking intro. Everyone's like, oh, have these gifted memberships. Here, how about this? Put this candy cane up your fucking ass. Thank you, Raw Dakota, for the gifted memberships. Very 5 bisexual. And also, Real Spoilers, thank you for the gifted. Every time 5 comes in, I have to destroy something on the set, which is usually a cat tunnel. And I always make sure the cat's not present in the tunnel. Because if she was in that tunnel, she'd be fucking dead. Anyways, Jay needs to smoke something, says Uncle Mike. Here, you could smoke this.
Jay's pussy.
All right. Thank you, Real Spoilers, for being a member for 27 fucking months almost. 26, but close. Xander, where the hell have you been?
Mayonnaise. A lot of gaming news.
We have a lot to discuss today, Xander. How the hell have you been? And how dare you show up late to my stream? Do you know what? You're going to live in that house by the end. I'm going to fucking put your body in it. All right. Thank you. Yes, lots of gaming news. This headset's driving me nuts. All right. Real Spoilers, thank you, dude. Booch, thank you again. He says, Real Spoilers is a sex machine. You can't just fucking come on my show and tell people that they're sex machines. No, it's tomorrow. I fucked up the dates. Comes out tomorrow.
Just a random off topic. Love that VHS rug on the floor.
Oh, yeah. That one right there. Evil Dan, that didn't play completely, but he said, and question about how I'm
Absolutely.
doing.
Listen, get a bisexual steam machine. Oh my.
I got an update about Rich, by the way. This is and this isn't me trolling. I didn't know this was a thing until somebody brought it to my attention. I'm going to show it once. And it's insane that this happened. So the other day I was sitting here and somebody messaged me and said, "Did you see what happened to Rich?" And I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" Well, apparently Rich is fully bisexual now. So here's the tweet. So Costanza told me, he goes, "Rich was spotted at a fucking truck stop." And I said, "What?" So I said, Review Tech USA working the truck stops now after seeing Smash's bisexual lighting. So let's go full. This is Rich. This is actually Rich at a truck stop, from my understanding. Let's just see. That's crazy. This is what's happened to Rich. So, yeah, unfortunately, Rich is bisexual now.
I like boobs.
That you make up.
Rich is bisexual now. So yeah, that's Rich working the I don't know, his channel got demonetized or something, so he's working the streets now. Anyways.
Dream.
Raw Dakota, thank you. I like breasts too, man. I'm very lucky in that regard. Yeah, he's working the streets now. So I don't know what happened to him, but he's a lot lizard. Review Tech USA is a lot lizard. Where's my phone? I haven't talked to him for fucking 4 months. I'm going to send him an audio message and call him a lot lizard. Let's do it together. Let's see here. Here we go. Recording audio. Hey, I just wanted to let you know I saw the footage of you being a lot lizard. So I'm sorry that Smash got to you and the bisexual lighting got to you and your channel got shut down and now you're a lot lizard. Just send me the address of the lot. Thanks. I'll be over there and see you soon. All right, that's sent to Rich. Let's see what happens there. All right, so thank you, Raw Dakota, for the 5 gifted, and also Real Spoilers. If you guys want to support the show today, the best way to do that, as you guys know, is just send me money. But second of all, do all of this thing right here. Yeah, he's going to be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'll be like, "You're a lot lizard. You're a fucking lot lizard now. What do you want from me?" Booch, thank you, buddy. All right. Astro Zombie, thank you. We have some major stuff to go over today, including GTA 6 controversies. There's a whole slew of them. I don't know how I feel about all of this stuff yet. A lot of people are very upset over the fact that it's not going to be physical.
Both he lost his straightness and is by fuck me.
Dream.
And what? Drummer Cream wants to get fucking absolutely destroyed by the lot lizard. Review Tech USA.
As I fuck you inside and out.
Oh, God. BRS, thank you. I'm not going to die Zelda
Alice,
Purple.
get the mail for Jay. He needs to fuck my tight demon portal.
Jesus Christ. We're going to get demonetized. Thank you, Astro Zombie, for that one. Shout out to Nightbreaker, who, I'm going to just be honest. I love everybody here. Sue, thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Sue has become a member. Thank you very much for the support, Sue. I like seeing you around here. I like making you those pancakes. Did you know that waffle cones are made out of fucking pancake batter? What the fuck? I didn't know that. It's disgusting. Sue, thank you very much. Okay, so let's get to some stuff here. Dan says, off topic, love the VHS rug. That was a gift from my mother. May she rest in peace. She's not dead, but, you know, I'm just doing her a favor. Matt said, listen, we're just going to play this one again. Let's see if Rich answered my bisexual. Yeah, he listened to it, but there's no answer. I think he blocked me. He's gone. He's gone. Rest in peace. So are fucking funnel cakes. I know. All right. So, I was supposed to stream yesterday, and I'll just give you guys an update on what happened. So I go to the eye doctor, and here we go. Yeah, real spoilers. I like this one coming in. Thank you. Smoking Socks, happy Pride. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Dario Argento can't be wrong.
Can't be. I mean, if you've seen any of his films, then you're just flat out bisexual. If you guys haven't seen Suspiria, you're straight still. You're still straight. Sour Balls has gifted.
I'm sorry for Canada's loss against Switzerland.
Oh, yeah, I'm very upset about that. I don't even know what that means. What happened?
Oh, I'm going to funnel your cake deep and syrup in.
Listen, you know what I'm going to do next week? I decided. We're going to do a whole stream called Make JKB Laugh. And we'll see how long I can last. I bet you I could go 4 hours without laughing once. Serious Sam, what's up, dude?
That guy's gay. Thank you.
I hit the wrong button. Uncle Mike, thank you. So wait, is this
Then Jay realized the rails were gone.
The rails are gone, as usual. So if you haven't watched my show, then you know what I mean. Canada lost. Thank you, holy clown. I'm going to come there and fuck. All right. When do we make a JKB Come stream, says Webbs? That's a different website than this one. Also, I got to get a hold of my boyfriend, Smash. You know what I mean? All right, Matt, thank you, dude. Let's play it again because it didn't play. Also, Raw Dakota says, I like boobs. Dude, I love breasts.
Absolutely. Listen, get a bisexual steam machine. Oh, my.
I'm not buying a steam machine. We'll get into it all. We're going to go over all of the stuff. I have everything loaded up on the side here. So we'll get into this. This is going to be interesting.
Both, I'm coming in gay. Oh.
What the fuck was that? What, Winnie the Pooh just shot a load? What was that? I don't even... All right, Raw, thank you. Oh, Drummer Cream, thank you for that one. I appreciate it. Sour Balls gifted a membership. Let's make sure that one. It went to Xander.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I have an update. This Saturday, Vapist is abandoning us. Next Saturday, Vapist is not abandoning us, and he's going to put chicken on my fucking floor as usual.
Congratulations.
Jesus Christ. So not this weekend, the following weekend, Vapist returns for Resident Evil 0. And for the love of God, it's the last thing I want to do. Texan Lean, what's up, dude? I'm going to come down there and eat a steak off your breasts. I don't know what that means. All right. JQ, thank you, dude. So 4th of July. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Texas Lean. Dude, I like a lean steak right off your breasts. Take that fucking pork chop and slap it off your dick. Hey, listen, I stole Dead Meat's theme song. All right, thank you, Dead Meat. Shout out to Dead Meat. I love those guys. Sometimes they act a little weird, and then viewers disappear. We'll discuss that another time. So today, here's what we're doing today. We're going to talk about the Steam Machine because it's huge news. I think it's an epic fail. I really do. I don't know how you guys feel about it,
Check
but
Discord DM for a Smash JT image I made.
Oh, God. We'll do that. Ask me by the end, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Jay is gonna shoot loads in a bowl of Wendy's chili and mail it to Wunstrosens. He'll be designated a weapon of ass destruction and banned from the bisexual lightning parades.
Jesus, what have I started with the bis? Listen, apparently people are giving me credit for blowing that bisexual lighting thing up on the internet. And I kind of do take responsibility because I did blow it up on Twitter. By like millions of people saw what I was talking about. So, yeah, the bisexual lighting thing, I have a very small part in that becoming a mainstream thing, which I am happy about. So thank you for becoming bisexual. I appreciate that. Shout out to Enraged Gecko, who is now bisexual.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Shout out. Thank you for being an admin on my server as well. He handles the night shift when, I'm there naked. Not literally, but not on camera. You just wouldn't know about it. Well, I'm bad now. All right, and Gecko, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Also, huge shout out to Gecko. I just want to give a shout out to Gecko because there's a lot of people in this community that have been here for almost 3 years. One's 2 cents, I will give him credit. Since day one, One's 2 cents has supported not just me, but people in the community that needed it. So shout out to Ones. Without Ones, we wouldn't be who we are now, which is a lot of gay people.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
And then second of all, Enraged Gecko. Huge shout out to Enraged Gecko, personally from me in front of everybody. I want to do this publicly because, it's very hard to find people to trust out there. And I trust them.
Did you know Grey Lancer has a song in Forza Horizon 6?
Does he? Did he make it big? Wait, the dude who made a song for me has a song in fucking Forza Horizon 6? What? Dude, I haven't talked to him forever. Like, the last time I talked to him, he was like, hey, I'm depressed. And I'm like, oh, shit. Sorry, dude. But shout out to Enraged Gecko for not only helping me in the community, and you know what I'm talking about, dude, for helping everybody else in the community. So shout out to him. They both deserve a lot of credit for keeping this community pretty happy. So thank you, Gecko. I appreciate you, man. Astro Zombie will remind me at the end of the stream in super. You don't need to send another super chat about that. Just Astro, let me know in the chat. When we end the stream, I'll check out all of that stuff. Also, Twiz, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're having a good time in life, considering all stuff you went through. Lastly, I just want to say something quickly here. Gentoo, where the fuck have you been, Gentoo? You're fired.
You're fired.
Gentoo, thank you. Can somebody
Try
chat?
not to come challenge featuring Lot Lizard Rich.
Can somebody listen, Astro? I know you can do this because I know you can. Can you make me an AI image of Lot Lizard Rich, but he has to be wearing a muumuu? I'm just gonna. Can you make it like a PNG so I could just put him in random thumbnails? Lot Lizard Rich is here.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Oh my.
Lot Lizard Rich. What a fucking.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So, again, I just wanted to end this little thing I'm going on here. I just want to say something publicly. I get some messages from you guys that are absolutely heart-wrenching, and I'm not going to get into the details of them, but, being a YouTuber, sometimes people will send me messages and tell me horrible things that are happening to them. And I just want to make this public, this part of it. I'm not a doctor in any way, shape, or form. All of the advice I give on this show is just my life advice. It doesn't mean I'm right about anything. I'm not right about anything. You're just hearing my opinions. So I just want to put it out there that, when you message me saying horrible things that are happening to you, I hope that I... God fucking damn it! Trying to go through a fucking thing. Trying to talk, Dan. I love you. Shout out to Dan. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate that very much. Why is it thundering in here? We're now at 13, which is my favorite number. It's the amount of ex-girlfriends that don't like me.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
I don't know if that's true. Well, do I have 13 ex-girlfriends? Maybe. Like, if you're considering dating? What am I even talking about? Dan, huge shout out to you as well. I've seen you here for the last, 6-7 months straight. Every stream. Thank you. Mr. Steele as well. Picard. Nice to see all of you guys here. I appreciate all of you. K-Nubs especially. Thanks for all the dead Discord chats. Thank you, K-Nubs. If you guys don't know, I have a Discord. Link in the thing here. Are you counting Rich in the 13? No, I've never fucked that lot lizard. Rich is a lot lizard now. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to tweet that right now. Here's how much I don't care about my own fucking rep. Ready? Review Tech USA is now a lot lizard, and he's bisexual. Okay. And posting it. And posted. Thank you. Yep. Man. And in case you didn't think I did it, here it is here. Review Tech USA is now a lot lizard, and he's bisexual. That's just how I roll on this channel. If you missed what I was showing earlier, unfortunately, it looks like Rich has become bisexual and a lot lizard at the same time. I actually have footage of it right here. There it is. That's absolutely insane that it's come to this.
Oh my. Oh my.
I get a copyright strike from that. That's definitely him. So, I mean, I got sources inside saying it's him.
Rich is smoking those cocks.
Where is he, by the way? Somebody get him off that lot.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
All right. So we have lots to go over today. Thank you for the super chats. And Dan, thank you for the support. Gecko, thank you. He says, Rich is smoking those socks. Wait, hang on. We got to play that proper. He's not smoking socks.
Rich is smoking those cocks.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I almost choked. Okay. So in closing, I just wanted to say, when you guys reach out to me and tell me crazy bad news about your lives, and you're like, hey, Jay, I just want to let you know, I do the best I can. I don't know what to say to some people. I just don't know. So I appreciate people reaching out to me and saying, hey, Jay, I'm dying. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. And of course, I'm there. I'm here for anybody that needs to chat on the Discord and stuff. I'm just saying, I hope you guys don't expect me to be some sort of savior or something. I don't. I'm just a regular person like everybody else that watches my show. And I appreciate the fact that you guys spend your time watching me and also giving me your money.
As I fuck you inside and out. Rich almost choked too. Bad gag reflex.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. What? You witnessed it? I am Jesus. Hail Jesus. Thank you very much. So yeah, I just wanted to say that just in case, because I was thinking about the other day, somebody messaged me some serious shit, and I was just like, oh man. All right, One's 2 cents says this in the chat. I give you money and do special things for you. Now it's your turn to give me money. I'm poor. What did we just read? I missed it. All right, thank you. Really, One's is poor? Yeah, One's is as poor as he is gay. Wait. That would mean he's a lot poor.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Okay. Seriously, unexpected bill says One's. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One's needs the money. Guys, donate to the GoFundMe for the Pride Month for 2 cents. He needs to buy some new, I don't know, what is it? Okay, you know what? Since it's public now, let us know in the chat. How much money do you need? Ankerfeld's got a point. He's like, if Rich can do it, you could be a lot lizard too. $100? That's it? Fuck. Well, you know I have you for 100. That's easy. I'll give you $100 US. That's only 4,000 Canadian. Anyways, remind me later. Text me. Yeah, what is it? The water bill? You're taking too many fucking hot tubs again, aren't you? Roman Victor has gifted a membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Spending too much money on whores. Okay. That's a good way to get money. Hey, guys, I have no money. Can you support me? Why, Jay? Just, too much money on whores. Sue says, Jay, your thoughts on the Zach's Resident Evil? I'll give him this much. It's a very unique take because, most filmmakers would try to make a Resident Evil based on the characters that we know and love, plus scenarios from the games, and then kind of just put them in film form. That's it, right? Now, Zach had a better idea. He's like, what if you kind of just experience the Resident Evil universe as a player, just like you do when you play the games? So I like this idea of just being some dude. Now, I have a feeling you'll probably run across some scenarios from Resident Evil 2 in the film, which is very important. I think that you should kind of see some of that stuff take place. But I don't think it's important to come across, Leon or Claire or anything of that nature in the movie. So I like the idea of creating these hardcore scenarios for this regular dude who's never fired a gun. That's what Resident Evil is like. So I would say that I'm not really excited for it, if that makes sense. I am. I'll go see it in the theater, but it's not a film that I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it. So let's get on to the major news. And we'll start with the Steam Machine. So the Steam Machine was announced a couple of days ago for pre-orders, and people are losing their goddamn minds. So what I have up on screen, Copilot, because welcome to Microsoft. See this thing right here called Copilot? This is the reason why computers cost $6,000. This little thing right here, this is part of it. Thank you, Microsoft, for fucking us.
Congratulations.
All right, so the Steam Machine was announced in terms of its pricing, and people are losing their minds in many ways. Not just the fact that the Steam Machine is overpriced now, they're also losing their minds because it can barely do, and I've got proof to back it up, but the Steam Machine can barely do 4K 60 on, I would say, 90% of the games I've seen people try to do it on. It basically can't run it. If you try to do, I'll give you an example. Forza Horizon runs on my computer 4K 60, no issue. Obviously, my computer is much more expensive. Now, when you buy a Steam Machine, you would expect it to be able to do maybe, 4K 30. No, you can't even do that. You're lucky if it runs at 4K in general at 15 frames per second. So that's just hardcore data coming out of Linus Tech Tips. Now, what I find super interesting, which is crazy to say this, but the Steam Machine can barely do 1080p Ultra on a lot of fucking games. It can barely do 1080p Ultra settings on, I got to look into it a bit more, but there's a ton of games that I've seen people, doing reviews on at 1080 Ultra, and it's stuttering, and it looks like a goddamn mess on screen with, it's just like, what the hell is this box? Why did you try to sell it to us as a 4K 60 compatible box? It's not a 4K 60. So that's another reason why people are losing their minds. But The biggest reason I would say is that the price of the Steam Deck with the controller for the base model is $1,100 plus tax. Wait until you see what it is in Canada. It's like not happening. That is the 512 gigabyte model. Now, I'm just going to say I'm hearing rumors. I'm just saying take this with a grain of salt because I don't know the actual size of it. But I'm hearing that GTA 6 for install on Xbox Series X is like 360 gigabytes. So if you plan on getting this game for PC, you'll have that game and maybe, I don't know, a Call of Duty game. That's it. That's it. So at 512, that's kind of like, and by the way, GTA 6 has no chance in hell running on that at all. I mean, I'll be surprised if it runs at 720p at 30 frames per second on the Steam machine. Very, very surprised. There's probably no way in hell that GTA 6 will run anywhere past, I'd say, I think you'll be able to get, based on what I've been seeing and based how crazy the game is, I think GTA 6 will run on the system probably at 720p, low settings, and top 30 frames per second, if you're lucky. I don't think you're playing it on there. Realistically, you're not doing it on there. You know what I mean? It's just not happening. So it basically is insane because you're buying this box that they're saying is 4K 60, but it's actually natively running most of the games at 720p and just upscaling them for a lot of the stuff. But even in that regard, Forza Horizon 6, even at low settings, runs like shit. And that's a AAA game that just came out. So when you look at these specs, you start to wonder, first of all, who's the Steam machine for? Let me ask this question to everybody out there. How many of you out there are planning on getting a Steam machine legitimately? And which model do you plan on getting? Because I just don't understand what the point of a Steam machine is at this price now. It's just like, Comic, thank you. I appreciate you. Texas Lean says, not for me. BRS says, they say its strength is it goes between a Series S and a PlayStation 5. I mean, it could barely do PlayStation 5 graphics on low. Yeah, still moving. I was on the same boat as you. Here was my logic. If this thing was worth $600, I'd buy it. If it was like a PlayStation 5, basically, in a little box that I could put next to my TV, I'd buy it for that price. $600 Canadian, so I'd say, I don't know, $550 US, maximum $599 for the low-end model. That would have sold like hotcakes. Now, I'm going to say this, though, and most people will be like, yeah, we don't know about that. Because I said it online, and people were like, you're fucking crazy. I honestly think even if this thing was priced properly, that the chance of it outselling the Steam Deck itself in the same amount of time that the Steam Deck has been out, I'd say we're lucky if it gets 2/3 into sales that high. You know, everybody likes Valve because of the cheap games on their PC, but nobody wants to buy this as a PC. This is like ass backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, good. With my $3,000 gaming PC, I have no interest in buying it anyway. But I don't think I will sell well, unless you're insane to buy it.
And I agree, Dan. Why are you buying it? And I'm not just being negative. I'm like a legitimate question is, if I have literally a $6,000-$7,000 computer that I'm on right now with 3 screens, why am I spending $1,000? Well, you guys don't even realize in Canada it's $1,500 minimum. And then people are saying you could use it as a PC, like everyday work. Really? You're gonna buy that thing underpowered? Like, what are you gonna do on it? I just don't get it. What are you doing? You know, but here's the thing, though. Uncle Mike, thank you, dude. Oh, here we go. Is it slow today? What is it doing?
Unfortunately, it's an overpriced console in an overpriced economy.
Yeah.
But it's still good value against similar pre-built systems.
That's not true, Uncle Mike. That isn't actually true.
Unfortunately, AI isn't solely to blame for the RAM shortages. It was a perfect confluence of 3 market hits: crypto mining, amateur PC building during the pandemic, AI data center development.
Yeah. Here we go. Hang on. I just want to pull something out for I'll find it, but we'll get to it in a second, but let me just do those in order here. Uncle Mike said, unfortunately, the price of the console is overpriced in this economy, but it's still good value against similar pre-built systems. Now, unfortunately, Uncle Mike, Linus Tech Tips did his own pre-built PC based on parts for that price range, and he was able to, in this day and age, to make a Steam machine himself that was double the processing power at the same price. Obviously, the only difference would be you had to pre-build it yourself. I mean, it didn't come pre-built. He built it himself, but also the size of it. It wasn't small like a little cube. His was a little bit bigger than that, but it was double the power than the Steam machine for the same price. So, I mean, I don't expect people to go out there and really build any computers at the moment, but Linus Tech Tips was able to take the amount of money that it would cost for a Steam machine, and he built a PC that was double in speed for a lot of the games. And I'm not underselling that. Like, it actually was double the speed. So you're paying Valve for this like ridiculous little box that could barely do what you're going to want it to do, and it's already outdated. Like, let's get that out of the way. It's already outdated, unfortunately. You know, it's like, I was hoping for a 4K 60 solid machine, but it's outdated already. Like, if you think you're going to have that and it's going to last 5 years in gaming, it could barely run the games now. If you want to play low settings 4K 15 frames per second for Forza Horizon 6, then by all means, go ahead. But it looks terrible. It looks worse than a PlayStation 4 for some of these things. So it is what it is. You know, I'm just thinking Valve just should have delayed this product until after this whole hoopla. All right, let's play this one again.
Oh my.
Unfortunately, AI isn't solely to blame for the RAM shortages. It was a perfect confluence of 3 market hits: crypto mining, amateur PC building during the pandemic, AI data center development.
Yeah, actually. There you go. That's why I like having Gecko here. AI is not the only reason for these data centers, but like crypto mining and amateur PC building during the pandemic, huge things like, you know, that all fucking, I still blame AI and people using it, says Malik. Well, I hate to say this, but if you go on Google, you're using AI now. Just, you're using it. And if you have an Apple phone and use Siri, you're going to be using AI. And if you, I mean, anything you do moving forward will use AI data centers. So I understand that people are hating AI. I absolutely hate AI as well. But, I mean, AI is a tool. And that's the thing that people don't realize. Just like you can name whatever you want to name it. But AI, as they call it now, I hate AI that creates things that are, you know, generative AI. I don't use it in my filmmaking. You know, I could easily do some of the shots for Roly Poly in AI, and you guys probably wouldn't even notice. And it would cost me $300, but it looks like shit. Like absolutely shit. So I'll never use it in filmmaking, not to write a single word or create a single image of anything. The only thing I use AI for is like, hey, AI, can you help me find a fucking 1962? I don't want to give it away. I almost gave away part of it. Dan says you hate AI and you're using AI thumbnails. Yeah, absolutely. I hate it. I hate the thumbnails. Well, I'll be honest with you why I use it. Can I show this? Hang on. I'm going to show you something on the back end, and you guys have probably never seen this, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but I'm going to attempt to. So let me just see. Hang on. Where? Here it is. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something. And I'm just going to be flat out honest with you guys. So I just want to make sure I don't show anything I shouldn't be showing here. This right here is my YouTube dashboard. And on the YouTube dashboard, the whole dashboard now, and all of YouTube's channels, and everything to do with YouTube from thumbnails down to everything. It's
Valve
public? Okay.
intended to launch the Gabe Cube ad for $750.
Yeah, that still would have been a little bit much, I think. So everyone has the inspiration tab now. Okay. Well, I don't know who has this or who doesn't have it, but all of YouTube now, like every single facet of YouTube is now hooked into AI. I could ask it anything and it will essentially pump out stuff. So all of the thumbnails, all of the ideas now, even scripts it'll write for you. So watch this. Try a topic, theme, or question. Watch this. I want to do a video on the Steam machine and its pricing. All right, explore ideas. Welcome to YouTube in 2026. Okay. Just give it a second. Here we go. Here's terrible thumbnails, but the point is that the whole fucking process of YouTube now is baked in to AI. And if you get this, if you don't use the AI tools, they don't push you anymore as much as they used to. Now, I don't have proof of this. I just have a theory on this one that if I don't utilize these systems on the back end, they take things away from you. And I've witnessed that happen. No, I'm being honest. The reason I use AI on my... So that's your excuse to use AI in creative projects? I don't use AI in creative projects. What are you talking about? My filmmaking? Never. I don't use AI to create anything. So if you look at this, why the Steam machine failed, if you click it, watch this. Oh, it'll tell you what to say in the video. Why this could fit your channel. Show more. Develop idea. Here we go. And now it has every single fucking facet of how you would make a YouTube video on this, including thumbnails, including the outline of it, including the hook. It literally, if you want it more provocative or you want it more dramatic or you want it more industrial, this is fucking ridiculous. Now, I've never used this system. The only system I use on the back end is if I want to look into how a video is doing, because I could show that too, I think, up here, but I got to be careful what I show. So if I click this little button here, it says, hey, how can I help you? I could literally put a video in there and say, hey, What's up? And it'll answer me on that regard. So it's like, I see AI. I'm not against AI completely. I know that some people are. So this is what I wanted to go at right here. The Steam machine is designed for 4K gaming at 60. Now, what's crazy is that the Steam machine doesn't do 4K 60 on a lot of games. And if you want to see an example of that, Linus's Tech Tip, if you know what I mean. Linus Tech Tip, watch this. Forza Horizon 6. Does he have... Do we have footage on that one right here? Where the fuck is that clip? God damn it.
Welcome to late-stage capitalism, the natural endpoint of the entire project.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to find this line. You'll see this in a second here. This is what made me go, wait a second. Really?
Enthusiast price.
It's official. Once Votions is a Skynet collaborator.
Anyways, why do I use AI thumbnails? I'll be flat out honest with you, because YouTube pushes those more than anything else. Flat out. That's why. I hate to tell you this, by the way. If anybody ever uses Photoshop anymore, all of Photoshop, so even the images that are created by people that are making thumbnails are using AI. So, you can come at me and be like, Jay's using AI in his thumbnails. Every single thumbnail that you see on this fucking service is either generated by AI or edited using AI now with Photoshop, flat out. The percentage of people that are not using it is probably, I don't know what the percentage is, maybe 0.002. So anybody that's creative that uses Adobe is using AI in their editing software. So it's so easy to just be like, oh, he's using AI, he's fucking terrible. Dude, AI is baked into fucking everything now. You can't use Photoshop without using AI. It's just that simple. Like, I edit in a program called DaVinci Resolve. AI is plastered all over the fucking place in that. You can't escape it. It literally is impossible to use most of the effects without using AI. Now, it's not you got to keep in mind, there's two different things. There's AI and then there's generative AI. Generative AI is when you're in Photoshop and somebody, wants to remove the background, you select it and you hit remove background. That's AI doing it. That's generative AI redoing the background. When you do anything in DaVinci Resolve, it's AI systems using some of the tools, but it's not generating an image out of that side of things. So there's two differences, and it's like a fine line to walk down. But again, I'm trying to find this so I could show you. Again, it's like everybody's like, I hate AI. I wish it never existed, but at the same time, it's here now, and you can't escape it. Like, you can't make anything professionally without getting into the differences. You know the difference, and yet you still use Gen AI. Yeah, I use AI from YouTube, absolutely. I got no issue admitting that. Everybody uses AI. Again, every single content creator is using generative AI if they use Photoshop and they have a legal version of it. Every single person. Just to remove a background is generative AI. So your argument about like using AI is you have to think about what you're saying before you just be like, oh, Jay's using it to be creative. That's it. And I'm trying to find this clip of, you got to see this because it's like a split second of Forza Horizon. And then you guys will be like, oh, now we get it. So Linus Tech Tips is a Canadian man with a large ass. He showed off some gameplay versus the PS5, blah, blah, blah. Other findings. I'm just trying to skim here and get this clip for you guys. Have you guys seen the Linus Tech Tips review yet of the Steam Machine? Basically, he's saying that whether there was a shortage of RAM or not, that this was probably not the best time to release this Steam Machine. And I kind of agree with him because it's just literally underpowered no matter what. And of course, right here. Nah, I can't fucking find it, man. If anybody knows the Horizon footage, let me know in the Discord and post it so I could show that here. There's like a famous clip of Horizon, and it's running like 4 frames per second, or at least like it's running at like 2. So I think the main problem, and then we'll move on from Steam Machine, is that they're calling it a 4K gaming 60 frames per second with upscaling. You know, a lot of people that are in console gaming are just starting to understand what upscaling is. I don't think a lot of people know what upscaling is. So if you look at the details here, it's using FSR3 upscaling, which is a technology that basically takes a lower image and just creates it much bigger. So we're not getting native 4K 60 on the machine. You know, I think at its core, it's like a 720 machine that can upscale to 1080p, and a lot of games are running at mid-level, some of them ultra, but we're talking about games that are like 7-8 years ago. So it's like, guys, what's the benefit to getting one of these? I really don't know the answer. T-Dub, what's up, dude? Still moving, thanks. Liquid. Now, I have a theory, Liquid. He says, I think Gabe is banking on PC prices going even higher, and the Steam Machine will look more attractive. Yeah, so it's like a scaling system. But here's what I think. I honestly think that the Steam Machine is a decoy. Follow me on this one, guys. The Steam Machine is a decoy because, and I don't know if anyone knows this part, but watch this. This is a big deal. Right now, and no one's really talking about this, which I find quite odd. So right now, they quietly released this information, and no one's talking about this, but SteamOS now fully and free works on AMD-based systems, including desktops, laptops, handhelds, and it requires, however, an AMD configuration for full support. What does this mean? It means that anybody that has an AMD processor or system at home, the 20% of you, you can turn your computer into a Steam machine like this. Now, why do they want you to turn your computer into a Steam machine? Because they want you to buy the games directly from them on Valve's Steam. They don't want you to have Windows on your consoles anymore, or sorry, on your PCs anymore. They want you to go in this direction. So that's really my theory. My theory is that they want you to get SteamOS if you're going to be a gamer. You don't need Windows.
Honestly, I'd rather them scrap the Steam Machine. Make a Steam Deck, too, and give us Oculink T-Bolt 5 for EPUs. Maybe sell an EPU talk separately.
Yeah. I missed that one. Welcome to Late. Thank you, Astro.
It's official. Honest Oceans is a Skynet collaborator.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
So, yeah, the Steam Machine is irrelevant to me. I think it's irrelevant to Valve to a degree because this is what they really want. They want you to install SteamOS on your PC. So if you have AMD right now, guess what? It works flawlessly to a point where it's It's actually optimized. If you read this right here, SteamOS is optimized for AMD hardware, including Ryzen and Radeon CPUs and GPUs. So this is actually a big deal that no one's talking about. Now, here's what's crazy. Intel, which is like, what is it, 80% of the market, Intel is not prepared for this yet. In fact, I think I read somewhere, and take this with a grain of salt, that Valve is working with Intel to get the drivers and everything all compatible so you could turn your Intel system into a Steam machine as well. So what's crazy is on the same day that Steam dropped, or Valve dropped all the information, now they're also saying that SteamOS is also out there, but they're not talking about it. It's not even being publicized. And I think, again, I honestly believe that this is a play to get SteamOS to be your operating system on your PC. Because, like, they don't want you going through Windows. They want to lock that off. I listen, SteamOS is their base. They don't want you to go to Windows and have Steam. They want Valve SteamOS on your PC, and that's it. You don't go to Windows, and you only buy Windows games through Steam. That's the plan. That's my theory. That's my guess. Listen, Tower Dragon's fired.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it'll work on NVIDIA GPUs with major workarounds. Like major workarounds right now, but I wouldn't even attempt it.
Banana, 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 banana.
You better get ready.
Banana, banana, banana.
Oh, fuck.
Banana, banana.
Oh, shit.
Banana, banana. Banana, banana, banana.
Now that's the closest we've got to a demon in a while, dude. That's like borderline demon shit. So, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Slowpoke, amen. Kiss it. I'll kiss it. Thank you. You saved my ass. Dude, that was...
I've been on a hiatus from the internet for a while. How you been doing, Jay? Had to take care of myself.
Oh, nice. How are you, man? Appreciate you being here, Ian. Thank you very much. How am I doing? I have nothing to complain about in life. My health is a different story. I wish I was healthier right now. I'm definitely dealing with some things. Number one, just so you guys know, I finally got... So here's what happened yesterday. You know, I'll be honest, I'm sick of people being like, Jay's missing streams. Well, I'm missing streams because I'm going fucking blind. So what happened yesterday is I went to go to the eye doctor, and they did preliminary testing on my eyes. And she said, and I quote, I think we should do extra testing. And I said, okay, like, I didn't know what that entailed. And I didn't realize what she was really saying. Like the what's it called? Like pre-consultation, where they fucking put laser beams in your eyes. So anyways, I did that. And then she's like, yeah, it's going to cost $45 more. And I'm like, okay. So I did it. And long story short, my vision in my left eye is getting really, really, really bad, to the point where it's like straining my right eye. It's the focus points are totally different. Long story short, not to complain to you guys, but they put these fucking eye drops in my eyes, and she's like, hey, you won't be able to drive or work or anything for the next like 7 hours. And I was like, oh, well, there goes the stream. So that's what happened yesterday. They put these drops in my eyes that dilated my eyes so they were massive open, and I couldn't look at light. So long story short is, the good news is that I'm getting new glasses. But I have some scratches on my left eye from dry eye, and apparently you don't notice that stuff. So guys, get your eyes checked randomly apparently now, because I didn't know that I was actually scratching the lens of my left eye because of dry eye. So I have these like medicated drops I have to put in my eyes every like twice every day now. So long story short is I am going blind, but the good news is I'll have new glasses within 2.5 weeks, hopefully. So you guys will see me in new glasses. So go get your goddamn eyes checked out, guys. Lesson learned. Yeah, you can't work. You can't do heavy machinery and driving. So the problem was I couldn't look at anything.
Horse. Strawberry. Oh, watermelon. Horse.
Stupid.
Horse, Kai, flag, Kai. Horse.
What's my eye prescription? I don't have it on me, but my left eye is way worse than the right one. So I got my eyes checked, and they basically said my close-up, my foreground focusing is like way out of line. And the good news is, though, nothing major is going on. There's no major issues with my eyeballs yet. So in 2.5 years, I have to get new glasses, they said, though. Every 2.5 years, 2 years, I'll have to get new glasses because my eyes are going to deteriorate that much. So when I'm like 70, I'll have like thick glasses, and I'll be looking at fucking Vapist as he throws chicken on my fucking floor. So yeah, your eyes are still good. Thank you, Tower Dragon. Ian, nice to see you. How am I doing? Good. I got my eyes checked. We're good. So we need to do something right now that I haven't done, and I've saved this for the show. And I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but are you guys ready? Rockstar released 51 new images for Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's go through them together and see what we can see. Let's see if there's anything that gets me excited to play this goddamn game. Also, the chat is dead, it looks like. What happened? Am I fucking losing my mind again? Listen, type in the chat or you're fired. Thank you, I love you. Here we go. Let me just double check, make sure I'm not in La La Land. Okay, we're good. Is chat delayed for everybody? Hang on, let's just wait. Type in chat. YouTube's just driving me nuts later. What was it doing? Am I even fucking live right now? What is happening? Let me double check this because chat is dead on my screen. 1 second, guys. Ones, if you're seeing this, can you text me? Is something happened here? What's going on? What the fuck? Well, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Okay, now it's working? What the fuck?
Horse, penis.
I'm going deaf. Nothing more painful than a 14-month-old screaming in your ear right next to you.
Listen, Tower, you can come over and play games with me. Sorry, guys. It looks like chat was actually fucked. Jason, I love you.
Oh.
All right. God, here we go. Dude, chat was just messed up there.
Penis.
Cream.
Thank you for that, Astro. I appreciate it. Tower Dragon, thank you. A 14-month-year-old baby's probably screaming. There's a glitchy chat. That's weird, man. Okay, so chat seems to be back. Thank you, guys. If you guys could do me a favor, if you're seeing this right now, can everybody type in the chat anything random? I just want to make sure it's up to date here. It looks like it's working again, because what I wanted to do is show some fucking GTA 6 stills. There's 51 of them, so we're going to get some details of what the game looks like and what we could do in it. Thank you, guys. It looks like it's working again. Thank you, Gecko. Dude, why did chat freeze? I've never seen that before, I'm telling you. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the support. Let's start this. Let me get out of the way a little here.
If you love me, you wouldn't pull out. Oh, Canada.
Oh, my God. Who said I would pull out? I keep in. Jason, you should know I keep inside of these things. All right. Here we go. Starting with 51 screenshots. Let's make this a little bit smaller, too. Okay, here we go.
What do you think about GTA DOA? Possibly locking game content behind a paywall for $100.
Well, that's true. It is doing that. So if you guys don't know, if you don't buy the special edition, you don't get certain shops in the game, certain tattoo parlors, certain mechanics. Yeah. So if you don't get the special edition, you're going to flat out just miss out on some stuff right out of the gate. Now, is that a big deal to me? I think the game's probably fucking massive. So I'm not too worried about not having a tattoo shop. I'm sure that you'll be able to get to it somehow in some way. But listen, let's just be honest. Everybody here is going to buy the game. Come on. No one's just going to skip over this. You know, I don't think the base game is going to be like a bare bones experience. They've been working on this forever. I think, if anything, these add-ons are just bullshit, the usual nonsense. Fen says he's not buying it. Dave, that sucks. Listen, sleep with me. Adam says, I'm not buying it. Sure you're not. Guys, just get real. Stop. Gin Knight, what's up? No, be serious with me for a second. You're not fucking buying GTA 6? Come on. Because of like 4 little things that you can't get unless you get the special edition? So buy the special edition. Like, I'm just going to be kind of controversial for 5 seconds. GTA 6 is going to be the biggest game of all fucking time in regards of gameplay, length of game, how many hours you put into it, and people are complaining about an extra $10, $30. You're not going to get fucking anything of this magnitude ever again. To be honest with you, you really aren't. You know, what other company is going to spend this much fucking time doing something and then, releasing it? I just don't think we're going to see anything this massive ever again. So, do I have an issue spending $100 on a special edition for this game? No, I love GTA. That's just me. Dude, I pay I have to pay $140 Canadian for the special edition. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about that price. That doesn't bother me at all. I'm going to play this game for fucking minimum 100 hours easily. So to pay that much money, that doesn't, like $1 an hour, that doesn't bother me at all. I think that entertainment is very underappreciated, and also people that are paying for entertainment are used to paying the $79 or $69 price. I honestly think those pricing points are fucked up, and they should have been changed right from the beginning. If you're going to charge $120 for a special edition for this, I'm okay with that. But Nintendo can't come along and tell me that Mario Kart is the exact same
Just
price.
sit on my face already, Jay.
I would love to, Sheetrock. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, listen, obviously, if you guys want to skip over it, that's fine, dude. I absolutely, that's totally up to you. But I'm just going to say something. GTA 6 is the exact same price as Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is fucking terrible. And people are complaining at that price. But then GTA is coming in at the exact same price, and people are complaining at that price. Meanwhile, it's GTA 6. It's going to have like fucking 3,000 times the amount of content than Mario Kart. So I hate to call some of you hypocrites, but you're kind of being hypocrites. Not all of you, for sure, but I've seen a few of you say that. And I'm like, what? Mario Kart is fucking terrible. And you complained at that price, but now you're complaining about GTA. Like, I just don't see the logic in that. Obviously, we have to wait for that game to come out to know if it's worth the price of admission. But I have no issue paying at least Canadian, $140 for this game. Special edition, load me up. Rockstar hasn't given me a single reason to think that GTA 6 is going to be a bad game. I'm not going to listen to the fucking retards on the internet like Smash JT trying to ruin these experiences for me, or people saying, "Oh, it's only digital," or it's going to be too expensive, or it's paywalling. Guys, that's all the usual YouTube nonsense that comes out. The game's going to make $1 billion fucking dollars in 5 minutes. Why is that? Because people love GTA. It's not because there's fucking, people aren't buying it because of bisexual lighting or this paywall bullshit that they're doing right off the bat. That's still not enough for me to not buy the game if I'm being real. Who gives a fuck about 3 shops that are not fucking unlocked? Just go out there and get the special edition then. If you can't do that, trade in some games. If you can't do that, then I understand. You can't afford it. That's fine. I'm not saying that anybody has to buy anything, but there's a lot of fake bullshit negativity going on around this that I think is nonsense. Who gives a shit if this game's $100? It should be $100. If that's controversial, then it is. But this game should be $99 US right out the gate. Why? Because you're going to be playing it way longer than any other fucking game you played in the last 5 to 10 years. If you're into it. Now, if you're not into it, then that's a whole different fucking ballpark. But I'm so sick of being a, false, what was it called? Like just like false rage baiting and all this shit. Just fucking get real. Dude, guys, can I just say something? You go to the movies in the States and pay $24 to go to a fucking movie that lasts an hour and a half, and you can't pay 4 times that to play a game that you're going to play for fucking 80 hours? I don't know, man. Or you buy a fucking Blu-ray that's $40. You watch it once, put it on your shelf. I don't know. That just seems crazy.
Are you working on your movie, Jay?
Yeah.
Is the movie you released lately available to buy? I just saw Obsession and Backroom.
Oh, sorry. I said the Canadian price. In the U.S., you're paying $17 for a 4XD movie. In Canada, you're paying $25, $27. I always forget about that fucking exchange rate. So, yeah, you're $17. Okay. The math still works out for me on my side. Ian, no, my movie is being shot. I'll have updates on that in a couple of weeks, guys. So thank you for that. But guys, like, you can't look at you can't hold GTA 6 at the same standard as Mario Kart World. How many of you bought Mario Kart World who are saying that they're not going to buy GTA at that price? I just don't understand what your logic is then. Steele says going to the movies and getting drinks and popcorn with me and my brother is like $70, barely getting anything in the States for $70. And people are complaining about a $100 game. It's not even $100. It's $79 plus tax in the US. I don't know how much that comes out, guys. 80, what is it? How much does that come to, guys, for state's tax? So if it's $79.99, how much do you guys pay after tax? Like $91? I don't know the actual answer to that because I don't know how much the tax is in the States. How much is tax in the States? Oh, you guys don't pay? It depends on the state. Oh, okay. Is it like, how much is the percentage? 7 to 13% or? Yeah, my chat had like that was weird. 15%? Holy fuck. General Carvel, his state tax is only 6%. Dude, it's 13 where I am. 15 fucking %, JQ says? Holy shit, dude. I didn't know that. 7 to 12, 6 to 15. Dude, that's more than us. And that's fucking crazy. Holy shit, you guys get fucking hammered by an extra 2% tax? Guys, listen, if you're excited and you're on my boat, by all means, if you think $91 is too much, or even $87 US after tax is too much to pay for a digital copy, because that's all it is, of GTA 6, that's totally on you. Don't play the game then. I don't force anybody to do anything here. I'm just saying that at $89,
Forgive me, J.S., for
it's
being
worth it.
late. Work has been hard.
That's okay. You're fired.
You're fired.
No, thank you, miss. I appreciate you.
Demon has finally arrived.
Oh, Uncle Mike, don't do that right now. No, don't do that right now.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Wrong button. I love you.
As I fuck you inside and out.
So anyways, the whole industry is fucked backwards. Absolutely backwards. Games should be based on the amount of content you get, not anything else but that. That's how I feel they should be. I do not believe that Grand Theft Auto 6 should be the same price as Mario Kart World. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Does anyone believe what I'm saying there? Does that make sense to you guys? How is Nintendo getting away with that? So you guys are telling me that it's okay.
We'll buy the stupid game. Can we move on now?
Yeah, Jason, listen, you come down here and move in with me. Guys, look, my L take is that you guys think Mario should be the same price as GTA 6. How's that
Fans are paying $10,000 for one World Cup game.
Well, that's Tim. That's a whole other fucking thing, dude. But, dude, only you, Sheetrock, thinks that's a good price for it. So, wait a second. You're okay with Mario Kart being $89.99 or $79.99 US, but not, you want GTA to be fucking $69? Okay, then what are you saying exactly? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, you don't? Oh, you're just saying flat out no game should be $79.99. Well, let me ask the chat this. How many of you out there would happily pay $79.99 for a game that you wanted? I'm just curious to see how many people are like, yeah, that's fine.
Jam awake so you can start the stream now. Also fire me, then rehire me. Also taxes vary wildly from state to state.
Yeah.
Don't be poor in chat.
All right. So it depends for
I'm
the
buying
title.
Tassix. I don't care what everybody says.
Okay, so I'm just curious. GTA 6, I'm going to run this poll, and then we're going to take a look at the screenshots. So $69, 79, and even we'll do $89.99. So, guys, I started a poll in the chat. It's right here. I just want to see what you'd be okay with paying for that game. So, obviously everyone's going to pick $69, but just be truthful. Would you pay $89 US? Would you pay $79? Would you pay $69? So I just want to see how many people are like, yeah, fuck, I don't care. 62%, whatever. So it's actually surprising to me that's like half of the audience is saying that $69 is where it should be at, and almost a quarter of you guys are like $90 is fine. So I'm just curious on how my audience sways in that regard. So while that's up there, let's take a look at the new screenshots at least together and see if we see anything in these screenshots that I don't know, that get us excited for the game. So there's 51 new screenshots, guys, that just came out yesterday. So let's go through them. So this is obviously the main character working at some sort of, well, I think that's the main character. But she's obviously, this is a little shop that you can go into and change your appearance and stuff. So right off the bat here, obviously you know, this screenshot's not really showing us much. It's the inside of a store. You know, I think that it's probably showing us one of the cool aspects of the game, and that would be the apparel and all the customization that goes into this game. That's probably an NPC in the shop, right? So looking at this alone, it's like, dude, the detail in this skirt looks amazing. The jean skirt, the stickers, the desk looks great. Did the game get a downgrade? Maybe. I don't know. Sunglasses, clearly, those don't really fit that character. So it's like, yeah, okay. They're showing us a little bit of what we can expect these characters to look like. So we'll just go to the next one here. Obviously, this is an exciting screenshot. If this is a screenshot from the game and it's not doctored or upscaled or anything, and this is running on like a base PS5, then boy, oh boy, we're winning. Now, I don't know where these are from, but I will say that these are GTA 6 Ultimate Edition screenshots. So keep in mind what you're seeing here. Some of this stuff might be locked against the Ultimate Edition paywall, which is an extra $20 or $30. I don't know the total amount. But I'll be honest, this looks pretty good, man. If you look closely here, you see a lot of particle effects that, you know, some of the past games probably didn't even get into. I'm gonna be very curious to see if the game creates like actual tire treads in the mud, you know, environmental parts of the game. I'm so fascinated over that side of this game to see like how far they push the limits on that, guys. Like, will you be able to cut trees down? Will you see footprints in the mud? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Now, I'm just going to stop and say right now, I am very disappointed that the game has no physical release. However, I do hear it's like 360 gigs. So that would be how many Blu-ray discs? I don't know. Probably 4, 5, 6, who knows, depending on how they would even do that. You know, we'd be going back to the 720 Xbox days where games came on fucking 5 discs. It'd probably be on 4 discs if they released it that way. So if you guys don't know, GTA 6 is not going to be on disc. In fact, release night is a fucking code in a box. So there's no reason to buy this game physical. So that really doesn't bother me to the end. We've been dealing with this. It's not like this is brand new, guys. Physical games have been going out the window. Nintendo hasn't been helping. They don't give a shit. Square Enix doesn't give a flying shit on Nintendo platforms if you own the games. They're all game key cards. They do not want you to own them. So at the end of the day, the only reason you're buying this game physically is to have like a case to put on your shelf, I guess. That's not something I'm going to do. It's even worse, and I'll say this publicly. GTA 6 is even worse than a game key card because they don't even give you the option to resell it. And listen, I haven't bought a single game key card, and I'll promise you guys once again, just like the Steam machine, I promise I'm not buying that. I'm not going to pull a Muda and say, hey, I'm not buying this and then buy something. I've only done that once with Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Come on, I had to do it. But I will never buy a game key card, even if it's fucking games that I like. The new Final Fantasy game from Square Enix coming out. Do you know how bad I want to own that physically? But it's on a fucking game key card. Instant, not buying it. You know what I'll do? I'll buy it digitally. Fine. Because there's no other way to fucking play it. Welcome to the future of gaming. Let's get back to the screenshots. So based on this, I think it looks pretty fucking good. Now, I don't think we can see... I think if you look closely here, you can see some of the decals talking about different parts shops. So it says parts brought to you by, and I can't read that, but I'm assuming that is part of the overall arcing gameplay mechanics in this. I know that there's like multiple ways to upgrade your cars in this, so it's going to be very interesting to see how far you can push the limits on your custom cars, because clearly this looks like a custom piece through and throughout. So I'm hoping We get to the level of like changing the bumpers, the tires, raising and lowering, also the floodlights. And, you know, I hope it gets to that level.
You will own nothing, and you will be happy.
Well, guys, I hate to say this, Tower. We already don't own anything. Demolition Daddy, will we need a constant internet connection? I don't think so. I really don't think so, but there's no data on that. All right, so this is cool. We're getting a little bit close up onto the front of the car, and you can see the rivets from the fucking. If you look closely here, that's pretty cool to see, man. I'm not trying to kiss ass here and be like, this is the best looking game ever, but for a Grand Theft Auto game, I'm kind of impressed. You could see the welding rivet right here. You know, did they have to go to that detail level? Not really, but they're paying attention to the cars in a way that I'm happy about. You can see some rust formulating on the top of this mirror, or sorry, on the top of the light right here, or at least paint chips. That's cool. Also, the water effects look pretty fucking
$80 can get me a dry rub and tug and all the moof action I can handle. And here you go trying to talk me out of that for a video game. Thanks, Jay.
Congratulations.
All right. Yeah, so listen, this stream right now for the next, like, I don't know, hour, looking at these screenshots, is for the people who are excited for Grand Theft Auto 6 and not falling into the negativity of being like, it's overpriced, or it's not available physically, or it's this, or it's that. Let's actually talk about the game. Like, do you know how excited I am to play a new Grand Theft Auto? Like, I was there day one, working at EB Games when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out on the PlayStation 2. And boy, oh boy, did that change everything that I thought gaming could be. And I don't think we're about to experience that again, but I'm more than happy to get a new Grand Theft Auto game. So you could try to get me angry about this and bullshit. The price of this, I'd pay I'm going to pay $140 Canadian for this game. You know why? Because I'm sure it's going to be good. If it turns out to be crap, then you'll never hear the end of me shitting all over it. But we don't know what the game is yet. We've seen some videos and we've seen some speculation, but we don't know what it is. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, no, it's too expensive. Oh, no, it's this, it's that. Sheedrock says this, which I'm so sick of hearing. This is part of why the gaming industry right now is fucking cooked. Don't ask questions. Don't consume. Just consume product and get excited for the next project. Here, I have a crazy idea. Ready? Just don't buy what you don't want to buy. So I've already made a stance. I'm not buying fucking game key cards because I want to own those Nintendo games. I want to have them on cart. I want to be able to play them. That's it. GTA 6, here's the difference, guys. I'm not buying GTA 6 so I could sit on it and collect it and fucking resell it. I'm buying GTA 6 so I can put 1,000 hours into it because I love the fucking game. After 1,000 hours, I don't give a fuck if I can't resell it. I've got my money's worth out of it. So there's a huge difference between what I'm saying. Game key cards, I completely agree. I'm not giving them money because the problem is I can't get my money back when they take that off the server, but I'll play GTA 6 enough to get my money's worth. So that's a huge fucking difference. Huge difference. So don't come at me and be like, Jay, just consume product and shut up. Yes, guess what? I'm going to fucking consume the shit out of this and probably love it. While you can cry about the price or you can cry about it not being digital, I'm paying the money so I can have the experience. And once it's done and I'm done with it, I'm sure I'll feel great about it. Now, if the game comes out and it's a piece of shit, then we have a whole other argument. So let's get back to the screenshots here. Dude, come on. That's the inside of the car. I'm not saying that this needs to be photorealistic, but I mean, as a gamer, I'm impressed with that. Maybe you are. No, I'm never buying a game key card, Uncle Mike.
Oh.
So here we go. That looks to me good enough. I don't need that to look better than that, to be honest with you. Don't you collect your games and not sell them? Yes. I'd say I sell very minimal amount of my games. Like, if I don't really buy to collect anymore, but when I was doing that, I would say the only games I would sell are if I had to buy them for review and they were fucking terrible. I would try to sell them after the fact. So I'm not going to buy a game that I know it's not going to work if I don't get to it. I should have been very clear about that. You guys know how many Switch games I have. Do you think I played all those games? No. The reason I buy them is because I know that the game is there physical and it's in my backlog and I can play that one day. With GTA, I know I'll be putting those hours in immediately. I don't have to worry about 10 years from now saying like, oh, fuck, I can't play it because they took it off the server. First of all, the chance of GTA 6 being off server within 5 years is 0. Let's get real here for a second. Let's just be real about all of this. GTA 6 will be online for fucking 15 years minimum. And if you think otherwise, you've lost your fucking mind. So yeah, this looks okay. Again, as you get deeper into this, you're starting to see some of the details of the game. Obviously, we're in some sort of countryside here, and this is like a mechanic in the middle of nowhere. Again, I love the idea of going to different mechanics and getting different parts and being able to just drive out there with like a new paint job or whatever. Now, look at this. This is where we get...
Happy birthday N64 and Super Mario 64, 30 years.
Holy shit, is that today, Ian? By the way, you remind me of something, and I don't think he's here right now, but guys, let's just do a big round of applause for the one and only Black Sheep. It's his birthday. So happy birthday, Black Sheep. We love you. I wasn't streaming, so unfortunately, I couldn't make that announcement because I wasn't here for it. But Black Sheep's birthday, you know, we're going to celebrate it for a month. Let's be honest here. So happy birthday to Black Sheep, dude. I hope you're doing well. I know he's probably at work right now, but yeah. Happy birthday, dude. I appreciate you, man. Big time. Let's get back to this. Look at that, man. Come on. That doesn't look good to you guys? I think that looks fucking amazing. You know, first thing I notice here is that the car is pristine. So I can't wait to see the car physics in this. You know, I think the car physics are going to hopefully be the best they've ever been. Now, what I want to see is some like crashing and stuff. You know, I want to see some damage on these cars. So if we look at this image here, you look closely, you could see reflections of the actual road. That's cool to see. I don't know what system this is on, but I'm assuming that that's probably ray tracing. Don't know what level of ray tracing that is, but I can clearly see that he's kind of racing in a field like the outskirts of the city. So that's cool to see that the ray tracing's like good enough to pick that up. You know, I was worried about the ray tracing in this game being like, So that looks good. The water looks fucking spectacular in the background. I do like the fact that the side of the road looks like you could drive right off into the ocean. That's kind of interesting. All right, what do we have here? This is another screenshot that is clearly showing the main characters in different attire. So this game is going to have so many fucking accessories, so many different pairs of pants to wear, so many sunglasses, hairstyles, tattoos, you name it. It's in the game. At least that's what they're showing us here. Now, I like these graphics. I don't need them to be better than this. You guys let me know in the chat. Right here. This clearly is a screenshot from inside of a shop. So he's trying on clothes, I'm assuming here. We've got some nice key lighting on top of his hair. The hair looks fucking awesome, so I'm happy about that. But his beard, does his beard grow? You know, like are the beards going to grow out and you have to go to a barber to get a haircut? We don't know the answers to some of these things. So you could probably play the game for like 4 months and not shave, and then all of a sudden have like a fucking beard in game. That'd be cool. You know. DSP, isn't isn't the customization locked behind a $100 edition? No. What's happening is that some of the customization is locked behind that. Not all of it, but some of it. I don't know the percentage. I don't know how many shops are locked behind that paywall, but right now that's what we're hearing. I don't know if it's like a fucking 1% of it or any. It could be anything. We don't know yet. So if you hear differently, it's bullshit. We don't know the answer to that. So what's cool is you can look on the back here. That looks like Vice City on the back of his shirt. Also, there's a word here, aloha. Is that what that says? No. What does that say? NOLA? Or XO? I don't know what that says. All right. So she's clearly sitting at some sort of like, I don't know, arts installation in the city. You could see her shoes completely different than what we've seen before. That's cool. Palm trees in the background. So we're probably in Vice City in this screenshot here. You got the bisexual lighting in the background. So you're going to be gay at this point. I like her hair. I like what they're doing with that. Not much else to say there. So we've got another screenshot from the same. This is probably a hotel. It's probably a hotel they're staying in or a condo.
Kills aloe for weight gain, and make rich.
What? What the hell are you talking about? So here, he's got a watch on. That's kind of a cool little detail here. I wonder if you'll be able to buy different watches and stuff. Drummer Cream, I love you.
Cream!
So that's cool, man. I can't wait to play the fucking game. All right, art installation again. We've got an up the fucking put a. I don't know if there's any nudity in this, but yeah, she's clearly wearing a bikini under that. All right. Here, this is cool. Lucia and Jason. By the way, his name's Jason in the game. This is cool, man. If you can customize your guns, that'd be fucking cool. Oh, Black Sheep's here. Happy birthday to Black Sheep, guys. Now, we're clearly starting to see some of the side missions here. I'm assuming this is a side mission that has to do with the rallying. Now, this is interesting to look at here because you kind of get a sense of what you're looking at in terms of what you're going to be able to do with the cars. So we got muscle cars in the background, and there's a tow truck back there. There's a portable generator.
Game. Take your $80. Go out and try ruin a woman's digestive system. Backdoor a woman for real versus tapping the X button.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Happy birthday, dude.
Banana, 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 banana.
Game Meets World, what's up, dude?
Banana, banana, banana.
Tim, I love you.
Banana, 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 banana.
Holy shit, Dan, thank you very much, man. Holy fuck.
I've been buying full cartridge for my Switch 2 for quite a while now. I refused buying those stupid key cards. But Cassix, I'll probably just end up getting a digital version. I'm not buying game with a code in a plastic case.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to go to the store and even do that, right, Dan? It makes no sense. No one's going to, like, I'm so disappointed that GTA 6 is going to have no midnight releases. I was excited to be able to go to the store and have have that experience like they had with part 3 and 4 and 5. So those days are over. Everyone's just going to hit a button 1 week in advance. By the way, if you guys don't know, you can pre-install the game 1 week in advance. So that's telling me the game's going to be massive, Dan. Massive in scale in terms of how much you got to download before you play. Probably at least 300 gigs. That's my guess.
Horse, penis, horse. Penis, horse, penis. Horse, penis, horse. Penis, horse, penis, horse.
Penis horse, eh? Oh, brother. So that's my guess. My guess is it's going to be 300 and up. So, Dan, thank you so much for the support. I'm so fucking excited to play this game. I've been waiting for this for as long as everyone else, and take that with a grain of salt. But I honestly think the install of this game will be 300 gigabytes. I really do. You can't look at this game and be like, it's 100 gigabytes. It's not Call of Duty. It's fucking GTA 6. It's going to be at least 3 times that size. That's my guess. Again, we're getting these amazing screenshots of the cars, which obviously the game's called Grand Theft Auto. So one of the most important aspects of it are the cars. And, you know, I'm happy that we're getting this level of detail. Again, the ray tracing looks sharp enough. I think obviously it could be slightly better, but I'd say this is probably low-end ray tracing that we're seeing on these images here. We're not getting fucking until you get into PC. You know, there's no way the ray tracing is above low-end ray tracing on these consoles. There's just not. It's not happening with that world. At least that's my theory on that one. It's just not going to happen. But again, look at the detail of the mud. I just hope the game looks this good, you know? I really do. It's imperative that it doesn't come out and look bad, worse than what we're seeing here. But look at the cars, man. They look fucking awesome. So I just hope that they handle really well, too. You know, like Grand Theft Auto is not the best for driving cars around. You know, we kind of make do with that. But I'm hoping it handles a little bit better. But these car images are fucking glorious, in my opinion, man. You know, you look at the rear view mirrors like 1-to-1. So they're making some decisions here. GTA 4 was what?
Throw.
What the fuck? Frog it up.
Congratulations.
Here's a midnight release. You should go and record it. You can blur the faces and set the video to members only.
Yeah.
Relive the experience.
You know what? That's not a fucking bad idea, dude. Thank you very much for pointing that out, man. That's exactly what I'll do. Anthony, what's up, dude? We're taking a look at all the screenshots that were released. Ones, thank you for the text, by the way. These cars look fucking amazing. Look at that. I can't wait to play this game, man. God, look at the detail level. I just think it's exactly what it needs to be. Now, this is clearly, obviously, the inside of a paint shop. You could see the paint on the ground, which is cool. I can't wait to meet these characters and just experience this, man. Here we go. This is where it's starting to get weird. So we have 2 gay guys riding a bisexual bike. Oh, sorry, that's a guy and a girl. But yeah, we have a bisexual bike. They're doing some sort of... I'm trying to understand. The office is here. Is that like a paint shop? Or is that a club? I don't even know what they're at there. But you got Black Sheep on the left here on his birthday with a water gun. So Merry Christmas to him.
Congratulations.
But yeah, it's cool. Bikes are back. You got the gloves. Look at the cars, dude. That looks awesome. Yeah, there was bisexual gloves. The car looks amazing. Look at the detail work on the side here. Derek, what's up, dude? Again, we're just getting these screenshots of the cars because, yeah, the game's about cars. So here's another mechanic. If you look closely here, there's a lot of detail in this. There's a lot of detail. Look at the fan in the background there.
I'll only pay for the premium version if it comes with a real-life Dominican lady shipped to my house.
Oh, God. Jeff is here. Shout out to him. In Gecko, thank you for the support. I literally will do that if that's the case. I'll pre-order it, go pick it up. Jeff, how are you? Jeff, how many women are you having sex with right now?
Remember, this game is woke. You play as a female pass.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jeff, I want to know the details of this. You guys, if you guys don't remember, Jeff made the announcement about 4 months ago that he's leaving his wife, and he already has 5 side pieces. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's incredible. So if you look at the screenshot, man, look at the background really gives us some details. There's a fan in the background. There's some security cameras. On the right side, you've got those shelves with tires and stuff. Now, that's just all background stuff, but I'm just pointing out I hope it's this immersive. It feels like it's going to be extremely detailed based on these images, man. The cord on the floor, the characters look fucking amazing. Now, this shot right here is getting a lot of flack because people are saying it's been downgraded since the original trailer. This right here is the home of the main characters. So, has it been downgraded based on the trailer versus the screenshot? It does look like it. It was maybe a slightly downgraded. I don't know. I didn't really look at them completely yet. But if you look at that right now and you're like, nah, that's not good enough. I don't know about that. I think that looks really fucking good. Now, do I think this game's going to hit 60 frames per second on PlayStation base? No. Now, I hear, I think this is 100% sure, positive news, but I think GTA 6 will have a performance mode and a graphical mode. So you'll be able to choose. Now, do I know if, on the Pro, of course, do I know if it'll hit 60 in performance mode? I don't know the answer to that yet. Now, I'll be honest with you. PlayStation 5 Pro versus the Xbox Series X, I don't know, man. I don't know what console to buy this on yet, so the speculation is the PlayStation 5 Pro is the best place to play it, probably, but I'm assuming it also will be able to run really well on the Series X. Now, the Series S, good luck to you. I don't know. Series X will be like 720p. 30 frames, probably. Now, looking at this screenshot, there's a basketball net, there's a kayak or a canoe next. Vapus is trying to put a woman into it, so we don't know. There's satellite. Can you watch TV? I'm just making stupid speculation here, but I do like this setup, man. This looks fucking cool. So there's a detailed model. Right now, Black Sheep just shot a load looking at this. All right, here's the first screenshot I'd say that looks kind of mediocre. If you look at the model itself, it's like
Series S will catch fire. Have fun.
yeah. Your Series S will explode when you put the game in. The ray tracing on the water is not great here, but what are you going to do? Now, the character model, this is the cheapest they've looked. Just his muscles here. So something doesn't look right about that. That doesn't look great, but it's not the end of the world. Here, this is where it starts to get interesting with the lighting. If you look on his face, as a filmmaker, I can tell that this is being lit by at least, I would say, 4 lights. So you have a light on his left side coming from the left side here, which is a highlight. You have a second highlight coming from the right on the right side of the frame. That's why you're getting the white on both sides, and you're getting that deep shadow on the right side of his nose. So it's nice to see that they're paying attention to this. His hair looks fucking amazing. She looks amazing here. This screenshot looks fucking great. Now, this is obviously a barber
Currently,
shop.
only 2.
Oh?
I am trying to get this one girl, but our schedule's just not lining up. But I can't complain with 2.
So can I just ask you something? Can I just ask something here? Jeff, have you... What was I going to ask you? Are you happy that your marriage is over? Let me ask you this, Jeff, and it might be personal, but I'm going to ask you and see if you answer it. Are you more happy with the happiest you were with your wife? Or are you more happy right now with the side chicks?
The Series X is more powerful than the PS5 Slim, but it's less powerful than the Pro. If you don't want to spend $900 on a console, get it on Series X.
Yeah. Also, Xbox Series X will probably be extremely cheap to buy used. A lot of people are going to be like, I'm getting a Pro, so you'll be able to get that X pretty cheap, guys. So I wouldn't worry about like finding the best console to play this on. I think Series X and PlayStation 5 Pro are probably where you should focus your attention. The PlayStation 5 base model is not as good as the Series X. We've seen that tested over the time, so we'll see. So thank you, Gecko. I want to know, Jeff, is it better with the side pieces, or were you more happy when you were with your wife? So here, if you look closely, this is a barber shop. So you could basically do anything you want to do with the hair.
Prediction, this will be a poop show. Wait for PC port.
All right, Duty thinks that it's going to come out in console and run like shit. Do I think that? I think it's probably been optimized more than any other fucking game of all time. I don't think we can get away with like fucking 30 frames per second. So he could be right. If the game comes out and it's running like shit, the internet and all of gaming will explode. So yeah, this screenshot clearly is indicating that we'll be able to do anything we want to do with the hair. So that's cool. Obviously, this is a close-up inside of the hair, inside of the barbershop. Look at his fucking hair. That looks good to me. His beard looks great. The hair looks fucking cool. This looks like a jackass that, you know, I'd never have that haircut, but thank you for the, oh, we got a woke person in the background there with green hair, so.
Congratulations.
Game's canceled. She's getting her nails done, guys. So they're clearly putting this out to be like, you can paint your nails. So if you look right here on the bottom of the frame, though, that's clear indication of bisexual lighting. That's the bisexual flag.
My ex-wife is a great woman. No complaints. But I definitely am having a bit of fun. It's not better or worse. It's just fun.
Yeah. You see, the reason I asked you that is I wanted to see how you felt about it. But it's like, I just want to put it out there, guys. Having a solid relationship is just as good as having a relationship with a bunch of side pieces. So thank you, Jeff, for being my experiment. Appreciate you. By the way, we're at 14 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. So if you look at the screenshot, Smash JT is going to lose his mind because I'm not kidding. Blue, pink, and purple are literally lined up in the frame. That right there, folks, is literally bisexual signaling. And then look closely. The woman in the background, she's got green hair. Guaranteed a lesbian. So, guys, this game is fucking woke as shit.
Congratulations.
So watch out, okay? Let's keep going. Oh, the bisexual lighting is like off the rails right here. Look at that. You're gay as hell if you play this game. So this looks amazing, by the way. The water looks spectacular behind that boat. The skyline, I love the atmosphere effects that they've put into the game now. That feels like a skyline. That's part of a city that's way in the fucking distance. That's clearly Vice City in the background. So that looks great. It's a bisexual boat, you know? It's incredible. Let's keep going. We still have fucking 20 more screenshots. So here, if you look closely, there's a rainbow effect on the back of the boat. That right there, guys, is signaling for you to be gay. What the? Damn it. Fucking bullshit. Donating fucking 5 gifted. Disgusting behavior. All right. Thank you to the one and only Tower Dragon. I appreciate you. You make this show possible, even though I probably lost 5 subscribers for telling you guys that I don't think GTA is overpriced. I really don't. Grand Theft Auto 6 is not fucking overpriced. At all. Get real. Get on Dick Island and complain. Get fucking real. If it's $100, it's worth $100. Get fucking real. It's not Mario Kart World. But it does have bisexual gay boats. So, guys.
Fuck my pussy. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Duty got a gift. Duty, you're fucking pathetic.
Well, I think that when they get it in PC, I'll wait to be able to do Cassix RP. I will totally be interested in seeing what that will be like. But that won't happen for a while after release. Now, Gunsea Cream Dash.
Huge shout out to the one and only Black Sheep. It's his fucking birthday weekend. Deal with it. Birthday month. Fuck it. What?
I'm not being fair. I've been having with the ladies, but I'm leaving the men out. Maybe I should embrace the bisexual life.
Jeff, you know what? Just look at this screenshot. You're going on Grindr after this, and you're gonna be with men. Anyways, if you guys look at the screenshot, clearly there's bisexual lighting right here. That's a rainbow, so you're gay instantly if you play this game. Let's keep going. These are gay dolphins. You could see the blue light on their backs. Absolutely gay. So watch out for that in the game, or you'll be gay. If you didn't notice, there's a gay seagull on top of the boat up here. You know, I can't really tell you not to boycott this game, but yeah, there's a gay seagull up here. If you look closely, though, there's a scuba tank. So that makes me wonder, is there scuba diving in this game? And is there, like, treasure hunts? Could you imagine there's, like, fucking scuba diving where you can, like, find this money underwater or whatever, you know? The dolphin's definitely gay. Look at that dolphin. Gay as shit. Oh, look at the bisexual lighting here, guys. Wow. So we got a helicopter in this shot. That's a Vice City helicopter. If you look closely, there's a hue of like pink on the front of the boat. Weird. It's bisexual gay lighting on that boat. The water, though, looks spectacular. Look at that, guys. That looks amazing. All right. Here we go. We got another bisexual shot here. Clearly, we're at a stockyard here. What is this for? Stock. So I'm assuming it's probably side mission stuff, but what's cool about this is her fucking outfit, dude. That looks fucking amazing, man. And, you know, it's like you could see a little bit of breasts. Some breasts.
We just want to call out Jay's terrible. Take on the Steam machine. It will sell out regardless of the prices because PPL are stupid and are big gay.
Yeah, of course it'll sell out. But when I say sell out, that's like 75,000 units. Guys, listen, if you think that the Steam machine is going to sell more than the Steam Deck in the same amount of time that it's released, then you've lost your fucking mind and you should get out of gaming and stop putting your fucking... It's not going to outsell this anything. The Steam machine is fucking dead on arrival. It'll sell out because there's fucking Valve people with Valve, hard-ons. Once it's out the door and it sells out, okay, how about this? Duty, right now, you ready? I bet you $100 US right now publicly that in, how long has the Steam Deck been out? 3 years? There's no chance in fucking hell. You know what? I'll bet you $200 Canadian, US, 200 US, that in, I'll give you 3 years. In 3 years, there's no way in hell that Steam machine that they're releasing is going to outsell the Steam Deck that's out now. No chance in fucking hell. I don't even think the Steam machine makes a blimp on sales. It'll sell out, obviously, because there's 100,000 people that want one. After that, they're not selling more than that. Are you fucking crazy? Average? I don't know. So let's look this up. There's no, like, how many Steam decks have been sold to date. There's no actual data on this. Valve has never disclosed this, but it's been estimated by professionals out there, not just me, that it's sold about... estimates place it closer through mid 2025 to about 5 to what is it saying? 5 to 6 million units. And then they're saying, like, industrial analysts are saying it sold only 4 million units worldwide up to date. So if you think that the Steam machine is going to sell 4 million...
Happy birthday, Black Sheep. You the IH nice C today.
Listen, happy birthday, Black Sheep. I love you. Thank you. So, dude, okay, I'll give you 4 million in the same amount of time. So how long has it been? $200. $200, it'll sell 4 million units in 2 years. Deal. Shake on it. You guys see it live. So Duty is saying that the Steam machine that's out right now has to sell over 4 million in 2 years. So, dude, mark it in your calendar. I will as well. Done. If it sells more than 4 million, I'll give you 200 US. Deal. And if not, you got to come here and you got to PayPal me directly. Deal. Let me put in the calendar because I will be tweeting at you in 2 years for my $200. So June 24th, 2028, I will be coming for my money on camera for you. Hang on. So June 24th, I'm going to put an event in. It's going to be called Duty Owes Me 200 USD. Thank you. So put the notes. 4 million Steam machines sold. Done. There we go, buddy. Thank you. There you go. There's no way in fucking hell it sells 4 million units. Can I ask why you think that? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Gaming, I love you. All right. Happy birthday, Black Sheep. Thank you. Duty, it's a bet. I love you. Jeff is turning bisexual, so
congratulations.
Because people are retarded. I mean, dude, there's not... Dude, but the Steam Deck hasn't sold that much, really. It could be anywhere near that. And that's a portable device. Derek, I love you, by the way. It'll sell that much in a few years. Well, we're going to find out, guys. I think that the Steam machines are dead on arrival. I think they'll sell out, and then they'll probably sell out a second run, bringing them to like 200,000 units sold, max. And then they've got how many years? 2 years he's giving them to get to fucking 4 million? Not happening. You know, because you're not taking into account what's going to happen when this AI bust is worse. You're just assuming it's going to get better. Dude, the price of the Steam machine is probably going to go up. You're saying price is going down? Dude, I don't know how you could bet against this. Every single piece of tech has went up, and you're suddenly saying that this one's going to go down. That doesn't make sense to me, and I put my money where my mouth is, just like you did. Now send the fucking yacht over here so I could go to the fucking Hawaii and have a good night. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so here you could, again, look, bisexual agenda in the background. You've got a fucking, look at the colors. Like, this is disgusting. Green. Look at it. It's a rainbow. Clearly, there's something going on here. Anyways, look at this mustache. That's fucking kind of cool. I mean, I'd never look like that in the game, but I like the shirt. So stock, I'm assuming this is a store for purchasing like artsy-fartsy clothes. Now, this one's cool, man. This shows off a lot of aspects of the game that I'm pretty happy with. The hair looks amazing. The models look incredible. Here's the kicker, though. Her breasts are hanging out. You know, she's wearing a bikini that's basically hardly covering it. I was worried in the beginning that GTA 6 would go woke for real. And it looks like they're just being real. Got helicopters, gay seagulls in the background. Those are gay palm trees, of course. All right, so here, look at this. Look at that gun she's got. That's fucking awesome. Where's Raw Dakota where you need him? Or Enraged Gecko, what kind of gun is that? Anyways, in the background, you've got all of those gay buildings. Clearly, bisexual gay lighting is happening. So, gay palm trees, that car is gay. Look at this.
Yes, this is a horrendously bad time to release them.
I agree too, man. I really do. It's a 44 Magnum? That's cool. The earthquake was in the north. Shit, there's an earthquake? You okay, dude? Okay, you're okay. I didn't read the end there. Wood, thank you for the support. Jeff, thank you, dude. Is it going to play that? Jeff, thank you, dude, man. Appreciate you.
People don't realize that Steam Deck is a niche product. It's popular with people in the know. When I use mine in public, people always think it's a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. So we don't know the sales on it, but... Oh, you're in Osaka. Yeah. Dude, send me the yacht. Anyways, this screenshot's pretty fucking good. Let's keep going here. We've still got 10 more, so let's see what they have. Look, my internet can't even load a screenshot, so that's good. All right, now we're getting interesting. This is a tattoo parlor that is paywalled. Let me say that again. What you're looking at are Ultimate Edition content screenshots. So if you do not buy the Ultimate Edition, this shop in the game is just not open. Believe it or not. But look at some of the bikes.
Looks like a Smith & Wesson Model 29 of the 6.5 barrel. Used to own one.
Dude, do those have like massive recoil? So yeah, if you look closely, there's purple lighting in the shop back there. So clearly bisexual lighting. I'm happy with the bikes in this shot too. The ground texture looks fucking cool too. But this shot is pretty fucking cool, to be honest. So I guess this main character here, that's her. That's a girl. Didn't even tell. You could tell here, this is a bisexual girl here. You could tell by the colors. She's got bisexual lighting in the blue and the pink. So, by the way, if you don't want to be bisexual, do not buy the game. Let's just look, though. Custom sneakers. That's fucking cool. I think that's really fucking cool, man. Custom sneakers in the game, so you can go ape shit on the customization here, man. Let's keep going. You've got another... Is that the main characters? Wait a second. Are these the main characters getting tattoos? Is that what she looks like when you change her hair like that? These are the main characters, right? They are, aren't they? That's Jason and Lucia. It is. So this is how fucking wild the game is. Your main characters, while having the same face, based on what you do with the hair and makeup and stuff, and beards and tattoos, they're totally different characters now. Like, that's a totally different vibe than, let's just go back, than that. This looks like a fucking crypto loser, and this looks like a biker. Totally different atmosphere. That's awesome to see. So I'm happy about that. Oh, you do full back tattoos. There's arcade machines. I wonder if you could play those. What's with the fucking masks? This looks like a Kanye West video. All right, so sorry, hang on. You've got bisexual lighting on the ceiling, so clearly you're going to be gay if you're playing this. And then right here, look at this. Absolute bisexual everything here. But this is cool. You visit Vice City, and you could buy some of the silly, like, Vice City merch. I like that. If you look in the background, there's a boat. That's actually Raw Dakota in the background on the old Booch boat. If you look close.
Juchi.
See that? That's the SS Booch in the background. Yeah, so Vice City is prominent in the game. If you guys don't know, Vice City is a big deal in the game.
Get rich micro tatted on your character's leg too. Women holding. Hands too. Men holding. Hands too. Women holding hands.
Oh, God. Glamorous, absolutely. If I could do that in the game, I will do that. Shout out to you, by the way. So this is cool. We've got a few more here. That right there, I mean, that is like, this is like Tommy Tellerico bisexual gayness. Look at that.
Listen.
That's awesome.
You can gamble real money in DCA 6.
Insomniac, is that true? Now that's wild. Let's look this up. I'm guessing that that's like a silly, stupid rumor, but you never know. I mean, it kind of almost is close to that. Based on everything Rockstar says for GTA Online, the answer is you will most certainly not be able to gamble real money in GTA 6. GTA 6 is expected to include microtransactions for its online component, very similar to shark cards in GTA Online, where players can buy in-game currency with real money. However, GTA 6 includes casinos, poker, blackjack, slots, horse betting, and other gambling activities, and those certainly will use virtual in-game currency, not real money that can be cashed out into real dollars. Rockstar has historically kept this blah, blah, like distinction to avoid gambling regulations in different companies. So there you go. There's your answer. Based on that alone, there's no fucking gambling with real money in the game. You could buy money and use it in game, but you won't be able to use real money flat out. I don't think so, at least. There's no fucking chance because of the regulations in different states. They'd never be able to pass that in every fucking country, in every state. All right. This car looks fucking cool, dude. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I like the Florida license plate. It looks like a ball sack. You know what? That's Jostler's balls.
Congratulations.
Dude, look at that. Can't wait. You can see the bisexual lighting in the background. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to ask him again. Gecko, what the hell is that? And Gecko, you don't have to super chat to tell me. I appreciate it, but you could just type it. You've given me enough. I appreciate you, though. Look at that. So that's our main character, Jason, holding a gun, a pew-pew, and it has a fucking... Can I ask you guys something, the logic of that? Let me ask you this. Gecko, I'll ask you directly. Can you fire a gun with a sight like that and not fucking break your eye socket? So technically you can buy money for coins in the game. So no, like what I'm getting at is you can't use real money. You have to buy fake money for the game. So Gecko, I'm asking you guys out there that fire these things, logistically, that seems kind of not right. Like if you were to hold that to your face and fire it, wouldn't that break your fucking eye socket from the kickback? Now, I'm just being a loser here, but I'm kind of curious. Yeah, like Insomniac says there's no way you'd be able to look at that with your face. So it's like, okay. Yeah, like look at those guns. It's like, wait a second. How the fuck are you going to look at that? Really? It's going to blow a hole in your fucking eye. So that is all of the details and everything from the screenshots here. Basically, they showed off some weapons and cars and stuff. I think there might be more. That one I'm not going to show because I think that's a leak. Yeah, oh, we got more images. So this is called the GTA 6 Vintage Vice City pack. So this is a pack that you can buy. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know the details of that, but this is an add-on that you can buy. So it's a throwback to vintage Vice City. It looks fucking cool. I mean, that looks like Miami Vice. Clearly, there's a lot of bisexual lighting happening here. That's cool, man. Look at that car. That car is a pre-order as well. So clubs. Yeah, this game look at that, man. That looks so good. So that's Lucia, close up. Dude, I'm more than happy with these renders. This looks fucking amazing. If the game looks half as good as this, I'd be happy. So I hope it really does look like this when we get to play it. Because the characters look fucking awesome. The lighting and the hair is really impressive. That's, you don't see a lot of games nailing that So it's cool to see that. I hope these aren't like, doctored too much, but these apparently are screenshots right directly from the game running on a PlayStation 5 Pro, I'm assuming. So that looks really fucking good. Look at that. I'm happy with that. The bisexual lighting. Look at the bisexual lighting. I'm gay as hell now. Look, he's got his arm around her. Yeah. That looks fucking great. Whew. So yeah, they're clearly you can go on some side missions or something of that nature and rob places and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's what's happening in this scene here. So that's cool. So those are the Vice City pack. See if there's any other ones. That's it. So I went through 100. No, I went through 60. See if there's any more here. Hang on. Okay, here's another one. That is that looks fucking good. So this is a closer up render of some of the NPC characters. Unless that's the main character and she just stopped eating properly. So that looks fucking amazing. This right here, this is implying that there's going to be some sort of cartel wars happening in the game, I'm assuming. Because what we're seeing here is clearly some sort of field that has been set on fire for some reason or another. There's also a plane up here. So I don't know I don't know. I'm just speculating on what I'm seeing here. I'm guessing that this is probably marijuana or something in the game. And you probably have to go on a mission to burn down the fields. Here's a car wash. Like these look fucking good, dude. Like that looks fucking awesome, man. I can't wait. Here's Kanye West with his Snoke uniform on. All right, so this is outside of a strip club. Loving the fucking lighting in this game. So we're now in the strip club here. You can see by the woman upside down. Yeah, money in the fucking air. You've got that. Dude, this game looks it just looks insane. Look at the ray tracing in his fucking glasses. That character looks like he's going to be interesting. I don't know anything about this character, but he clearly has, I think he's on the outskirts of Vice City, kind of living in the slums of like Florida to a degree. But I've seen him around in some of this. Clearly that's a package of something, and I'm guessing you're going to be doing like drug runs in this game. That's just what I'm guessing. I can't confirm that. I'm just guessing. Yeah, it looks like you start out like on a small scale operation and then you slowly grow it up. Also, the chat is broken right now, so great. I love that. Fucking chat.
Congratulations.
Yeah, look at this, man. Mini golf is in the game. I don't know if you could play it, but that looks so fucking cool. Look at the details on his shirt. We got aliens on his shirt. His tattoos of a mermaid. Okay, so this clearly is going to be an NPC that helps you out in the game. Joe's Shorts Blast. I don't know what that says there. Something going on in the background there. Joe's Shorts. Don't know what that is. We got a barracuda fish in the background, some license plates. Maybe you'll be able to play pool in the game. This is what I wanted to show. Nighttime looks so good. that looks like neon lighting on them. You know, being a filmmaker, I could tell that they're not just like cheaping out on the lighting in the game. And this is like LED lighting in world on them, like a parking lot. And you could tell by the color of it and the tone of it. Obviously, that it's got a different, cooler tone to it. So it's great to see that nighttime shots near buildings are going to look like this. I'm super excited about that. Of course, this is literally Black Sheep tonight for his birthday. Dude, the pool in the background, the women, like it just
time to save for a 5 Pro Sensei. Don't have one by spending money on Jay. Fuck my anus with a $100 code of a physical copy. Thank you. Oh, yes.
What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, you're going to get one. All right, speaking of which, let's actually stop this. Ready? Ending the poll. And the poll results, let's see those. GTA 6, how many people will buy it at $69? Well, it looks like everybody voted here, so I'm going to put it into the chat here. It looks like 36% would buy it at $69, 34% at $89, and I don't know, I put it out of order, but 30% at $79. So 34% of you are willing to buy this game at $90 plus tax, which says a lot about the game. So I kind of thought more people would be like, nah, I'm not buying it at $89, but that's way more than I thought it would be. I think that a lot of people are just excited about the game. I mean, again, look at these graphics. If the game comes out and looks this good, come on. Look at the characters, man. Like, crocodile hunters? Really? This is like, look, there's a cat there. I didn't even notice that cat before. Look. Like, this guy's missing an eyeball. No trespassing. They're standing on a, I believe, what are those boats called? Hovercrafts? It could be a hovercraft, or there's another name for it when it has a propeller in back. What are these boats called? Look at the screenshot. Like, dude, I can't wait to fucking play this. This looks so fucking good. Yeah, what are those called? Skiffs or something? I can't think of the name of them. All right, so he's got a gun. And he's on a bike. Is that implying we're going to have gunplay? A fan boat. Is that what that's called? Fishing. Nightlife. Dude, this game just, come on. Come on. Look at the fucking detail here, man. You'll be able to drive. Dude, you'll be able to go out to these islands. And if you look closely, there's like little huts and stuff. Like, to me, that's what this game's about. I can't wait to just explore the map, man. Look at the little islands. And then look at how far back that city is, man. Dude, this is just a section of the map. Like, I can't wait to experience what's going on in this. And then, like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. There's a tourist bus on the right, which I fucking love. But if you look closely, there's like so much to take in here. From, I mean, this woman, that's clearly Astro's mom on a bike, right? She's got like a smoothie in the front there. This is insane. This is insane. These guys are standing on a big reptile sculpture in the back. And then, of course, look who we've got in the foreground here. I wonder if you could like skin them alive and eat them. Who knows? The rusty anchor, that's what's in the background there, I'm assuming. So that looks fucking cool too. Drunk guys. It's just this fucking crazy. Oh, this kind of confirms my theory that you will be able to go underwater and kind of like, I wouldn't say dive the whole game. It's probably limited to a degree, but look at that. Like, dude, come on. These screenshots are fucking crazy. Like, dude, there's like multiple different types of boats you see in the background. But if you look closely, there's Sea-Doos. Then there's Sea-Doos in the background there. And then if you look closely, there's like bigger yachts. I just can't wait. Also, can you train in the game? That's a question. I don't know, to get better or more powerful. Yeah, dude, the lighting is just fucking amazing. Look at the bisexual lighting, guys. Now that's got me excited, man. That's going to be wild, dude. Here we go. We got a news reporter, so I don't know if I heard rumors about this, but I'm not going to ruin that. Clearly, we have hunting, so you can go hunting in the game. There's an animal right here that they've shot. Dude, come on. The canyons look so fucking good. Look at the rock formations. That just looks so good, man. I mean, it's tough to look at this game and not get excited. Dude, there's fucking animals hunting each other in the game. Like, it just keeps getting crazier as we get deeper into some of these. Look, there's a flood. Dude, are you telling me that there's going to be floods in the game? Or is that just, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's taking place in Florida, so we don't know. There literally is a canoe with Vapist in it. Here's a hotel that I'm assuming you probably could rent out for the night, but it's got a pool, Wi-Fi, king-size beds. The lighting in that sky is spectacular in that shot. Here's some, I'm assuming, NPC characters that you're going to have to deal with in the game. They look fucking unreal. This game looks unreal at this point. She's selling her used panties or something. I don't know. That's crazy. New girls, new food, open all night, hiring dancers. That's fucking crazy. So there's the, we saw that earlier. That's one of the strip clubs in the game. But what I'm noticing here is that you've got a Firebird. You got like a fucking 4x4. You got trucks in the background. I see another, I think that's like just a tourist van. In the bottom right, you've got homeless people that are pushing it. Well, actually, you got Terrence. There he is, pushing a TV around with his garbage bags. Crazy, man. Look at the dude. What are we looking at? This looks fucking amazing. Look at the breasts.
Dream.
Dude, come on. The variations of the main characters are just like, dude, what are we looking at here? What is this? This is the point of view of Black Sheep tonight, I hope. More side characters. Her name's probably Roxy. She's a recording artist, so that's going to be interesting. You'll be able to go around in the game and find recording artists that are probably playing on the radio, and then you'll have missions with them. That's fucking cool. Now, Vice City, we know. Oh, man. Look at the fucking graphics in this. Look at that. Come on, guys. Wow. I don't even know what to look at first here. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy what you're looking at. This screenshot is so fucking great because, like, look at it. It's definitely not woke.
Woke and bisexual lighting confirmed.
Yeah, well, that's confirmed. Astro, thank you for the support. But if you look closely here, dude, you've got an old man looking at this girl's ass on the ground, right? But if you look just above him, you have Review Tech USA with a metal detector. His wife is overweight. He's checking out the ass. Dude, this game is just like, I can't wait. All right, here's one aspect that we haven't seen a lot of. There literally hasn't been many screenshots of police in the game because I think they're trying to downplay that aspect, at least publicly. in the marketing campaigns here, you'll notice you haven't seen many police chases, right? So here's our look at the police. Clearly arresting a bunch of badass bitches. I don't know if I could show this, but there's sweat coming off that girl's ass on the left. So you know the details are there. Wow. Look at the fucking graphics. This homeless guy's got a dog with him. There's Terrence on the left. On the right, you've got a biker gang going around the city causing mayhem. You've got, what is it called? Risers when they put them in the cars. That car clearly has that on board. You've got amazing graffiti. This is clearly, I'm assuming, a Mexican part of the city here because the main character is Mexican. Look at the bisexual lighting here. Hydraulics in the car for sure. Look at that, for sure. Bisexual lighting. So everything in this screenshot is bisexual. And then these are screenshots from the trailer, which we're not going to go over. We've seen that a million times. So we went over a lot of screenshots today. How many of you are buying this day one? How many are you pre-ordering tomorrow at midnight? Isn't Orlando supposed to be in the game? I think it's supposed to be kind of Florida. You know what I mean? Like a cross between Florida. Matt says he's not buying it. Freddie says he's buying it. Anyone else? Left Control says he's buying it. Yeah, it's Miami. Can't get the game till I get a PS5 Pro, says Drummer. Makes sense. Wood, I know. Wood, just use the underbar. Glamour's getting it as a gift.
PNP
Nice.
Games had petition for physical release. Fart.
Oh, really? Well, Taco Dan, thank you for being a member for 26 months now. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at the screenshots. I know a lot of you probably haven't seen those yet. And, I mean, based on what we saw today, I don't care if the game's $89, $99, even $120. This game is worth it based on the content. That's like going back in time and saying that Red Dead Redemption 2 is not worth $100. It's like one of the best-looking games to date. It's worth that price.
Pre-ordering it, Day Zero.
Nice. Jason says hard pass. Listen, I'm going to say the same thing to you when I meet you.
As I fuck you inside and out.
Jay's pussy.
Jay, I love you. How is everybody? BRS, nice to see you. So, let me put one more poll up because I'm curious, and I didn't ask this. I'm going to put another poll up, guys. Will you be buying a Steam machine at any point? Yes, no, maybe if there's a price drop. And then I'll put fuck no. Okay, let me know in the comments here on the side. We've got that in there. I'm curious. Everybody vote on that. I'm curious. You going to buy one or not? 60% overwhelming already says fuck no. That's only on 10 votes. Keep voting on that, guys, in the poll. I'm curious. I'm surprised a lot of people said that they would buy GTA 6 at like $100. Steam Machine will probably play GTA 6 at 720, 20 frames. Yes, Vol, for sure, dude. There's no way. There's no way it'll run like that. It'll play it probably at 720p, 20 frames low end. Sheetrock says he's not buying one. I'm not buying one. That's for sure.
One of the screenshots had a lady with a dude, which means I'm definitely getting the game. Even though it's worked with bisexual lighting.
Oh my God. Dude, thank you for the support. Yeah. Half of you are saying
Ahoy,
fuck no.
pre-order. Well, poke my pickle and dub me a platypus. I'm taking a break from pre-ordering. Got poked in the rump one too many times.
Yeah, I can understand that, my friend. Portable ham sandwich. I agree with what you're saying. I'm on the same side. Oh, thank you, dude. Grizzly Bear has gifted a membership that puts us at 20. I appreciate the support very much, my friend. Thank you, dude. It went to Truxt. I don't know who that is. I haven't seen him for a while. Guys, vote in the chat right now. Over 44% of you are saying, fuck no, I'm not getting a Steam machine. 19% are saying yes if the price goes down, which the chances of it going down are fucking not happening. I just don't know why people think that we're going to get out of this alive. There's no chance in hell in the next 4 years things go down. This is just not happening. If that was the case, Xbox wouldn't be panicking right now saying we can't release the Helix. We got to reorganize internally. That's because the next 4 years, the price of that stuff will be going not down, but up. It's going up. And if you think that I'm crazy, every single fucking major company has raised the price of every single major part of every console, of everything. The Steam Deck went up in price. The Switch 2 went up in price. The PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro went up in price. Xbox went up in price. Apple's about to announce a price increase on iPhones. It's not going down. It's going up. For 3-4 years, I'm sorry to say it. If it goes down in 3 years, I would be skeptical of that. Because I'm going to tell you this. More and more every day we go on, more and more AI will be used, which means more and more catch up to the RAM crisis. I hate to tell you this, but to build a RAM factory is $2 billion. So ask yourself this. What company is going to step up and start building the amount of RAM factories in the States or in Japan or China, wherever it's coming from, that are they going to step up and do this? It costs $2 billion to build one facility. How long does it take to build a RAM factory? Now, I'm not going to believe AI completely here, but it says a RAM factory, meaning a semiconductor fabrication and RAM production facility, usually takes 3 to 5 years from ground break to full-scale production. A rough timeline would be just the designs, 1 to 2 years. Construction takes 1 to 3 years. Installing and calibrating takes 6 to 18 months. And then ramping up efficiency takes 2 years at times. For example...
A lighter would slow the data center problem, JKB.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said. Oh, I see what you're saying. Raw Dakota, I appreciate that. So, long story short, everyone's like the AI boom will end soon. No. More and more people will start using AI every single day. And this RAM shortage we have will last for 5 years. I'm sorry to say it. I just don't see it any other way. Unless, I mean, where's the RAM coming from to save the day, guys? You're saying that the demand's going to go down. How many, let's just look this up. How many I'm putting in, I asked how many data centers or server farms are being built right now. So let's see this. Are you ready for this? There are currently roughly 800 plus data centers currently active in the United States right now, driving large AI models, demand from companies such as Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and OpenAI partners. The U.S. already has more than 3,000 data centers, and there's another... you ready for this? By the end of 2026, they say there'll be over 965 more data centers built in the States. That's the end of this fucking year. The math doesn't math. Okay? It doesn't fucking math. So it doesn't math. Data centers everywhere. Large data centers. So, anybody believing that the price will come down, Merry Christmas to you.
Congratulations.
Whether you like AI or not, those are going up. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a fan of AI completely, but the fact that it's called AI is what drives me nuts, because if you think about it, every single piece of software has always been AI. Photoshop is an AI program.
AI isn't going anywhere. GDP, growth domestic product, is going to go up as a whole. This is new tech. The bubble won't pop anytime soon. That sucks.
It's like, you know, what are you going to do about it?
Where will we get our PC parts on?
You won't. You won't. No, what? What?
AI is a bubble. Once investors get scared enough that they will not see a return on investment, they will pull money from the stocks. These AI companies are not posting profits.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you're not taking into account the push of it. That's what I'm talking about, Raw Dakota. If it died right now, today, if it died today, we would still be 3 to 4 to 5 years out before prices would come down. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with this AI bubble, which I honestly don't believe there's a bubble. I think that we're going in that direction. What? Okay, we'll check it out. Hang on. Thank you,
Just want to
Astro.
flex I have a legion. Go two's too extreme to justify what I spent on L.
How much was that? Oh, my God. I'm not leaving that on screen for too long. You get the idea.
Congratulations.
Oh, my.
Oh, my God. You got to... Dude, you and your AI. Mr. Gibbs, that's crazy, dude. My roommate just bought his own little server for creating in-house models. He paid like 5 G's for it. So it's like machine learning, AI and machine learning. A lot of people get that stuff confused. So AI is not the same thing as machine learning, but you can name it that. You could keep calling all this stuff AI. But again, like what I have issue with is like creating entertainment with that. Yeah, Wood, thank you for the support.
You're fired.
Also, Astro, thank you for that. Smashing JT is great. All right, tomorrow on the show, guys, we are playing the one and only Star Fox. So I'll be live at 5 tomorrow. We're going to play Star Fox, and we're going to see, is there a reason to remake Star Fox again? I don't know. Am I excited? If I sit back and actually be honest with you guys, am I excited to play fucking like realistic Star Fox? I think back to my days on the N64, and I should say I'm old. N64 kind of made it a little bit more popular than I think it was at the time. But Star Fox on the Super Nintendo is where it started to get fucking out of hand with the FX chip. So at the end of the day, I think I'll have fun. Here's the thing, like, I'll have fun looking at the updated graphics, but is it necessary? I honestly think that it's going to come down to, like, your nostalgia. If you have a huge fucking nostalgia boner for it, I'd say probably. If I think back to games that I want remastered, Devil May Cry. Capcom, what are you doing? I know it exists. Let's go. So, Devil May Cry 1 remake? Ooh, I'm all over that. All right, let's stop the poll. Looks like, what is it, 50%? All right. Will you buy a Steam machine at this price point or at any point? So 44% of you say fuck no. And then 24 say no. So that is 68% of you saying you're not going to buy it. That's fucking okay. If the price comes down 20% and then 12. So yeah, the price not coming down. So I'll lump you 20% back into the other. So it's 80. It's literally fucking how much? 60, 70, 88% of you have no interest in buying a Steam machine. And that's only on 50 votes. 12% said yes. So I don't see it selling 4 million. I just don't. You know, I just don't. How's that going to happen? Derek, I agree with you. I can't wait to play it. I want to shout out everybody today. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Yeah, Duty's lost his mind. Duty's going to owe me $200 in 2 years. We know it. So thank you, Duty, for the money. I appreciate that money. Also, huge shout out to everyone that tuned in today. Tomorrow on the show, like I said, 5 p.m. EST. No matter what, I'll be live, even if my computer explodes and I lose my eyes. We're going to play Star Fox on the show tomorrow at 60 frames per second, 1080p. In fact, I do have an announcement to make. I'm going to start testing 4K streaming from here, or maybe 2K streaming. My video will be 1080p upscaled. I can't get better. I think my webcam looks better than most of the shows on YouTube in terms of streaming. And that just comes down to the lighting. But I want to upscale my streams in terms of the video you see here, but I will start hopefully streaming in 4K so you guys could see the Nintendo games in 4K the way they're meant to be seen. So we're going to test it. I don't know if my internet can handle that based on the fact that I'm with Rogers.
That guy's Gabe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You're fired.
All right, who do we have here? Yeah, that's a great idea. So tomorrow, let me just show you one last thing here, guys. And this is a serious topic. So Ones and I actually figured this out, that YouTube is fucked on the back end. And I'm not able to schedule my streams at the moment. So you'll know when I'm back because I'm going to make the announcement. So right now I'm back tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. And we will be playing it, man. Let me just show you guys the schedule before I go here. All right. So tomorrow, Star Fox, 100%. Thursday, I have to switch these, so it's getting switched. Forget that. So tomorrow, Star Fox, I fucked it up. Friday, to be determined. You'll see. And then Saturday, I'll be here for a hiking stream. So you guys have been asking for a hiking stream. On Saturday, we're going to go back to where Wallet Guy lives. And then I'm off Sunday, and Monday we're going to do a hiking stream, weather permitting. I hope it's not fucking bad. Yeah, Friday will probably be off the rails. And then let's go to Wednesday next week. I already have all this stuff. So July 1st, which is a Wednesday, we're going to finally play Lego Batman on the stream. Thursday, we're going off the rails as usual. Next Friday, we're going to do our weekly gaming chat. Saturday, I can confirm now, Vapist is back. So not this Saturday, following Saturday. So packed schedule.
Tune in tomorrow for Star Fox Off the Rails.
Yes, Uncle Mike, thank you. So tomorrow, Star Fox Off the Rails for sure. I love all of you. Thank you for the support today. Thank you for the 20 gifted. I appreciate that very much, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I love you all. I appreciate it. Let me play the music I stole from Dead Meat. I didn't. It's fair use. It's available for any YouTuber to use. Love you guys. See you tomorrow at 5. Star Fox. How long's it been? It's been a while. Alan Jones, thank you. Black Sheep, go have a birthday. Have a fucking birthday. Happy birthday to Black Sheep. I'm gonna go throw up. I feel very nauseous right now because of my eyes. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Listen, I'm gonna fucking puke.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Black Sheep. Cryburn, you're fired.
Iron.